happy now. Now they can hear us. There we go.
Oh. Okay.
And nobody said anything.
Dang. I see how it is. Oh yeah, he was still up.
Doesn't look like it's still up so long as his elbow is still up. Oh, that's close.
Well, it was a call on the field that they made, so.
Call on the field is that...
Yeah, it's out. It's out before it hit the ground.
Bills get the ball back in one play.
Patriots are known for the turnover issues.
So the Bills take back over at their own 38. Allen's going to turn around, and he's going to... We got a little flea flicker. And he looks, he fires complete up to the 42 of New England.
Oh, my gosh. Is that Coleman? No, that's not Coleman. That is... who's number 1? Please help me.
No, you got it.
No, I don't, apparently. I feel like I should know this person. Very good receiver. Uh-oh.
Oh,
what is the ref doing? What is the ref doing?
They're calling it to probably review.
Samuel. It's Samuel. That's what I couldn't remember. What do you mean review? What? They just snapped the ball, though, right? Well, unless they blew the whistle before.
The ref has the ability to call it dead before. Ref takes priority.
Huh?
They were reviewing something, and
they weren't quite ready for it.
Reset. Yeah.
Yep. Is that a computer being really?
That is my computer. Yes.
Okay, I was like trying to figure out what that hissing sound was. Thought it was my computer. But yes, unfortunately, we have a no play.
It's they call it.
What kind of angle is this? What is going on?
They're resetting. So, 1st and 10 from the 42 of New England. We have Allen under center, Cook in the backfield, and we're gonna have a handoff to Cook. He's gonna dance around. He's gonna get about 4.
Mm-hmm.
Shifty running back. He's been one of the best running backs in the league,
which is good. Good for him. Cook gonna cook today? Yeah, probably. I mean, New England's line is not that good. Their corners are definitely better.
It's a divisional game, so you got to be careful. This is, I believe, Taron Johnson. He's going to have a run for a first down.
And
but
there's
we have
a
Laundry.
flag. Ooh, their logo on the side of their shoulders are shiny.
Yeah, that's part of their...
Because it's a blizzard, right?
That's kind of the theme that they're going for.
Okay.
Is with their rivalry uniforms.
Illegal formation.
Blizzard.
Bills. I don't know which lineman it was, but...
It could be a few things. Technically, illegal formation is just... Yeah, it's not even a lineman. It's... Yeah, they didn't have enough people on the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
So, that'll basically negate the play, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. So Allen in shotgun, Cook a little wide out right. Allen's going to drop back. He's going to fire out quick to Samuel, and that's going to fall. No, that was Coleman. And it's going to fall incomplete. Is Drake May going to May today?
I would hope not.
I do not think he will have a May Day, so.
Well, like,
Mayday. No. But we will see. He has one completion, I believe, on the day. That ended up as a fumble, so.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably going to be not on Drake May. Allen in shotgun alone on 3rd and 10. He's going to float one up, and intended for Coleman, and that's going to fall incomplete.
Interesting.
No flag.
Even though he had his arm up there.
Dart. Dart had a rough day, but his entire team had a rough day.
They lost to the Saints.
They had 5 turnovers. That's what that would mean as far as better day than Dart.
Probably.
So Patriots force a punt.
Interesting.
Bills will punt it, and we'll see how they can.
Oh, there's another
Ooh,
flag.
yeah, we do have a flag.
Flag.
And that's going to go out within the 20. I don't know where they're going to mark them. That's around the 15, but we'll have to check what the flag is.
One of his fumbles was pretty funny. I didn't get to see the Giants Saints game, so I'm gonna have to look.
He did have a comedic
fumble.
A slightly comedic fumble. It was a rough day for the Giants offense. Illegal formation again for the Bills. That's two
in a row, bro.
And so you never know what to expect with these games. Bills are the only undefeated team
left
at this point. We will have to see if they can hold that.
We shall see.
But
this is a nice shore view.
As we go to commercial break. This is what, our third of the day already? Third of the game?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So.
All right. So what are we thinking? What was today about?
Today was just not a fun day of football. Not like there was 2 early games that were interesting to watch. One of them was between the Panthers and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So
I thought the Panthers were gonna fail me, and they they didn't. Almost did.
No, they had a really rough start to that game, but eventually clicked and pulled out a game against the Dolphins. So, I mean, it helps my pick'ems, but I mean, there's still like concerns. There's concerns with both of those teams, and I guess that's the fashion in which that game.
There were some pretty sloppy games today. I'm not gonna lie.
It was not.
It was not what I expected out of some teams, but I should have assumed that there would have been a drop-off for some of their production. The Titans' fumble touchdown was historic. Yeah, I did see that clip. That was something to behold.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I predicted the Titans to win, but not in that fashion. That play was just bad all around. It was
college football game day.
Yeah, that one a little bit. Yeah, I guess like the college football games, I think were much more interesting than the NFL games. They were a lot of blowouts, just not great games.
None whatsoever.
Chargers Commanders was kind of disappointing. Chargers just feeling the injuries.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, I'm one behind JJ 4 days in pick'ems. He had 1 game up on me right now. Amber's only a game behind me now. You are 7 games behind me.
So 1st and 10 back from the break. We're gonna have a handoff, and we're gonna get. It's gonna be Gibson up to the 28-yard line. He's been kind of a bit more of a breakout player this year, having a much bigger role.
Yeah, Stevenson is not having a great year. 10 fumbles and 6 of them lost is crazy.
Yeah, they've been having a bit of a shift in that running back room, whereas 2 years ago Stevenson was their go-to guy, and now he's kind of feels like maybe even the 3rd stringer. They got another handoff to Gibson. Gibson's going to find a hole and get about 5, maybe 6 there. That's going to move the sticks.
Is Gibson a... he's not a rookie, right?
No, he is a veteran. Henderson is the rookie.
Trevion
Henderson is the rookie.
Gibson?
Antonio Gibson. He's been around for a while.
I thought it was a different Gibson. So,
nope.
Yeah. So this is Antonio Gibson. Yeah, I remember him. Oh.
So we got
shift on the offense.
1st and 10. We're going to hand off to Gibson yet again. He's going to get 2 this time. That'll be his shortest run so far. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Still moving the ball, though. Still leaning on that run game, as you kind of expect with the Patriots, as they're still developing kind of that passing offense, or at least their roster. We're going to have Gibson and Henderson coming into the game, so we're looking at 2 running backs. And Henderson's going to go out wide. This is a little bit of an interesting look. But we're going to see some motion. He's going to move to the backfield. And a fake to Henderson and a little
that
drop
should be
down.
intentional grounding right there, right?
No, it wouldn't be intentional grounding. It is an incompletion. It doesn't get very far. It at least was in the direction of a receiver. But that looks like it either was batted or he was hit while he was throwing it.
No, he threw it to the ground. That's why I thought it was intentional grounding. Like he just
Well, there's a guy in the area though.
like way out the way, but yeah, sure.
Now 3rd and 8, backs to each side from shotgun. May is going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to fire to the top of the screen and have a completion and a stretch for a 1st down. And that's going to move the sticks yet again. And that is Boutte.
Oh. Boutte. Good reach, too. Look at that.
It was a great effort after the catch to get across the line after a solid tackle. They keep him behind the line.
Mm-hmm.
But the effort keeps the ball moving, and we got a toss out on 1st and 10 to Gibson. Gibson's going to get some room and about a 7-yard run off a pitch out wide. And so Patriots yet again staying kind of ahead of the sticks. As with an offense like this that's not going to rely super heavily on the big plays, it's kind of what you need out of them is just staying ahead of the sticks.
We got Westover in the backfield as well.
Westover, their fullback, and we have Gibson still in the backfield. A lot of I formation, a lot of more pro-style offense from the Patriots. That's what you get with Mike Vrabel. Another handoff, and he's going to get maybe a little past the line of scrimmage. And then bring up another 3rd down. So we got Josh McDaniels calling as the offensive play caller for the Patriots. And he's no stranger to the New England Patriots, and I think he's going to mesh pretty well with Mike Vrabel. But obviously you're not dealing with Tom Brady back there. You're dealing with someone who is a new age quarterback with Drake May, obviously. So the offense is not going to be run the same as when McDaniels was there with Brady.
Mm-hmm.
On 3rd and 3, a quick fire out, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
So we are remaining scoreless basically for the 1st quarter.
That was a quick fire to Diggs. I did not know Diggs was wearing number 8.
Mm-hmm. He changed his number again, so.
Yeah. So
I'm just not used to seeing him wear something like that. And it was kind of past him, so he wasn't
it was
really getting in that
a
ball.
pass behind, still off his hands, but a punt is away nonetheless. And a fair catch at the 14 or so for Shakir. And the the Bills will take over with 2:17 left in the 1st, deeper in their own territory.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, yeah, it was a very interesting day for football. I'm sorry, but your Ravens are kind of cooked. They are very, very cooked right now. What did I see? Like they're currently on pace to be the first NFL team to let up 600 points in a season.
And I don't think they will actually allow
They won't.
that,
But at the pace that they're going, yeah, they are, which is very weird. After all these teams, you think it'd be someone else, but it's
well, and the Ravens dealing with a lot of injuries right now.
yeah.
6 of their Pro Bowlers from last year are out in this game, blown out completely by the Texans, and we are live. Uh,
Alive.
I would hope to see a better effort from the Ravens, but not only did the defense not show up, the offense didn't show up because, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't have a lot of faith in Cooper Rush to run that kind of offense. He's not the guy to do it. Derrick Henry is struggling to get stuff going, and part of that may be him showing his age, but I also am not super confident in that O-line. We have maybe two solid linemen, but that line needs some work. Again, very banged up team, but nonetheless, you're going up against one of the, like, a bottom 5 offense in the league, and you allow 44 points.
Yeah.
Even with injuries, you have to. Last week, I don't think last week was as bad as this. Well, I guess no one's. As a Chiefs fan, he's apologizing because he's a Chiefs fan. That's why. I think this week is rougher because, again, why did it have to be the Texans? It's because it's been every single team for the Ravens. The defense has been atrocious, and again, I feel like a lot of people are using the excuses of injuries. And yes, there's a lot of injuries, but the team needs to be. You're the worst defense right now in the NFL, and
it's not good.
Injuries are not. Needs to be better. As we have a jet sweep, and that's going to be about a 6-yard carry for Curtis Samuel. We'll have to see what the flag is.
Something about on offense again.
It is on offense. It's going to be a hold.
Offense. Can we, stop doing
Dalton
stuff
Kincaid.
like that? I don't know. It's not just this game already. It's been every single football game that I've been seeing. I can't tell if it's the refs for every single game being super trigger happy. That's a little weak.
I mean,
it was contact, so it was fair.
He brings a man to the ground, but he doesn't technically tackle, or he doesn't necessarily grab him. Carlton Davis down with an injury, but there's been a lot of injuries, and a lot of them have just been or not a lot of injuries, a lot of penalties, and a lot of them it's not just mostly refs. It's not ref ball. It's also just a lot of sloppy play. There's been a lot of bad football, especially today. A lot of what I saw was just bad football.
Yesterday for college football, there's been a ton of those games that are just awful. NFL kind of is feeling the same thing right now because
I'm seeing honestly more of it in the NFL.
Which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, because you think they'd be more professional, and
there's been so there. This is week 5.
Yeah, that would aggravate it right there.
It's week 5 in the NFL, and some of these teams look like they're still trying to figure out how to get out of the gate. And I think, I think it's time some teams start looking to make changes. We've seen 2 changes all year, and with how bad some of these teams have played, the only 2 changes should not be the benching of Russell Wilson and Joe Flacco. There should be a lot more changes being made, and I'll get into some of my takes on some of those. Josh Allen drops back on 1st and 17, and he's got a completion and a fumble, and this is the 3rd fumble so far today, and it looks like the Patriots might have this one deep in Bills territory, and it does go to the Patriots, so they're going to take over. That is the 2nd fumble forced by the Patriots defense, and that one was Keon Coleman, and that's going to set up the Patriots pretty well deep in Bills territory. Bills got a target on their back with being the last unbeaten team left, and Patriots are looking to be the team to take them down. It's a good strip there on Keon Coleman, and Bills defense has come to play.
I feel like they are.
I mean, the first fumble was off of a botched snap, so that's not necessarily a buttered football. But again, there's just been a lot of sloppy play, and not just in this game, but like all day. As that was Robert Spillane on the forced fumble. May under center. He's got I formation again. He's gonna hand it off, and that's gonna lose a yard to Gibson. They favored him as their top back so far today, and he's run pretty well, but that is definitely the worst of the day. Bills, at least in my opinion, have had some pretty questionable run defense just all year, but that has been, again, the best stop I believe they've had all day. So, second and 11, we're going to have May.
2 in the top here.
Shotgun. He's
May's just going to take it, and
right
he's going to throw it to the
ground again, and that's going to be an incompletion. So now you're going to have 3rd and 11, and if you're the Patriots, you really want to come away with a touchdown when you're starting the drive within the Bills' 15.
Yeah.
You hope not to settle for a field goal.
Like, this is the point where you need to lock in right here.
You're hoping to get points, but I mean, you want a touchdown, but when you're the Patriots, you're going up against arguably the best team in the NFL. Points is what you need. Yep. A lead is what you need. So yes. May and shotgun.
There's another flag. They're going to let it roll,
right,
though.
And that's going to be incomplete.
But it's going to be probably on the Bills again, because for some reason the Bills can't stop shooting themselves in the foot.
We'll have to see what this is, as the refs are going to discuss it. And it's going to be declined, is what I'm seeing.
It was false start. Anyway.
Illegal formation, so it's going to bring up 4th down.
Never mind.
Fun fact, false start and illegal formation are the same signal. The way you can tell the difference, false start is a dead ball. Illegal formation is the only one that's played out. That is the 3rd illegal formation of this game, and there's been quite a few illegal formations.
Mm-hmm.
And just, again, another example of a lot of the sloppiness that we've seen early in this year.
Yeah, it's not been pretty. Let's see here. We got a rookie kicker kicking the 30-yard field goal.
Up and
pretty
good.
Easy. So the Patriots are up by 3 right now. Yep. I mean, it happens. Rivalry game. It's going to happen all the time. So I'm not expecting them to be pretty right away. But Bills should be able to get back into this game super easily. It's not like the game's away or anything. But, yeah. I mean, they're playing close to the Bills. I mean, it's kind of what I expected out of a division game. Yeah, there's been, I don't know what it is, but some issues with the ball security with not just Patriots or the Bills here, just in general. It's been an issue all day. It's been an issue for the last couple of weeks. I mean, glaringly for the Patriots because of Stevenson this last week. Could not hold on to the ball for whatever that was worth. And then we have Vrabel and Henry chipping at the ref right now, trying to figure out why they're taking away whatever it is. Dude, stop.
And so we're going to have the Patriots lining up for a kickoff as we have just under a minute to go in the first. So Bills pending the kickoff. Hopefully no catastrophes. We'll get the ball back.
Well, let's have some chaos. If we're going to continue the chaos today as well.
So we got the return up to the 30, and he's going to bang his way up to about the 33. That'll be Samuel on the return. And so Josh Allen will take over with the Bills with 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, look at that.
Bills been
in the NFL.
Good with turnovers so far, and again, it's been a much improved thing, and a big part of their success in the past few years. Taking that extra step has been mitigating the turnovers. So we're gonna have Allen under center, Cook deep in the backfield. We're going to have a man in motion and a fake to Cook. Allen rolling left. He's looking, scanning, and he's just going to take off, and he's going to get 3 yards. And so,
might as well.
with 3 seconds between the play clock and game clock, where they're going to have to run one more play before the end of the quarter. And it does look like Carlton Davis, the injured Patriot who got rolled up earlier, is back out there. So it looks like he's feeling all right, and we'd love to see him back out on the field. But we got one more play on 2nd and 7 out of the Bills before the end of this quarter. Josh Allen in shotgun.
Looks like they're going.
Cook to his right. And
we got another false start. What is going on? What is the lack of efficiency today? Like, it's not just the Patriots and Bills today. It's been everybody. I want good football. I hate sloppy football. It just makes it look nasty. It's unwatchable.
So
well, sometimes it's funny. But.
5 penalties already against the Bills. So, I mean, and we've seen this out of the Eagles too, where these top teams have just been a little sloppier than they need to be. And
yeah, hopefully it's just first quarter.
That's going to manage to actually end the quarter. So, I
guess.
Prove me wrong, I guess.
Well, if the Bills could stop false starting every second, that'd be nice. I don't know. Just could be me.
You'll see another. If you look to your left, you'll see another false start. Yeah, and that's again, it's been sloppy football. A lot of penalties. I think the Jets-Cowboys game was in the 20s as far as penalties committed. Last I saw was 21. And really was not a good game.
It was never a good game to begin with.
It was a lot closer towards the end as the Jets finally decided to show up on offense. And Garrett Wilson gave me some more fantasy points. But
there you go. I don't expect the Jets to do very well this year, since it looks like they're not going to be competitive whatsoever. So I'm expecting another
Jets
4 or 5 win season.
Just a bunch of discipline issues.
Yeah,
Jets
all around.
Jets are actually they are the last winless team, and which is disappointing because they're by far. I think they're by far better than any team that has yet to than any of the teams with they're a lot better than some of the 1-win teams, but just sloppiness and discipline issues, fumbles, they've had a lot of issues, and they're a prime example of teams that are underperforming and need to make a change. There's a lot of teams that need to make changes. This is the point where it's not just a rough start. This is an actual problem with these teams, and they need to make a change to at least provide some, to try and find some hope going forward. If you're looking at the Jets, because no one necessarily expected the Jets to be a playoff team, but you at least hoped to see some growth with Aaron Glenn at the helm. And he's talked about discipline, and even talking about discipline being an issue, it continued to persist as an issue. So
I'm just assuming that I don't know what it is. I want to assume it's just a bunch of mishaps
Allen,
during the game.
2nd and 12, he's gonna fire, and he's gonna have a completion for a first down. That looks like to tight end. Is that Kincaid?
86, yeah.
So that'll move the sticks.
Look at Dawkins here.
Dawkins, again, one of their best linemen, which is he's just bullying the D lineman.
He's a big boy. He knows how to move some of those D linemen out of the way.
So 1st and 10 for the Bills. Allen under center from the 44. We're gonna have a handoff to Cook, and Cook's gonna get about
a couple
4
yards.
So they're gonna keep it moving down the field, and this Bills offense, is more capable of big plays. That's kind of one of the better offenses in the league, and they've showed it in a lot of their games. The ability to put up points. Josh Allen, obviously, a large reason for that. As we have Allen again under center from their own 48. We got some motion. That's going to be Samuel coming to the bottom, and a fake handoff. Allen's going to look. He's scanning. He's going to fire deep, and a completion all the way up to the 29, and that looks like... I have completely forgotten his name. Joshua Palmer.
There you go. I was like, I forget a receiver. Now you forget a receiver.
Joshua Palmer working against Christian Gonzalez, and he just gets some leverage to the inside. And
Christian Gonzalez.
Christian Gonzalez, obviously, Patriots like
Best
top corner.
Yeah,
and he's one of their best
best
defensive players on the defense. But the Bills' pass game is nothing to scoff at. As we got a quick pitch back, and that's going to be a 3-yard run for Taron Johnson.
Yep.
And so Bills now in field goal range.
Slowly moving down the field.
And we're going to see if this Bills offense can finish a drive with at least some points, because if you're the Bills, I mean, we mentioned if you're the Patriots, you want to try and just get points on the board when you can and kind of stay ahead of the Bills as much as you can. Bills, they need to try and squash some of that hope and try and get a lead quick. So Bills on 2nd and 7. Allen's going to
come in a little bit,
and he's going to dump it off.
Oh,
he's got a completion up
easy few yards
for about 6 yards for Shakir. So that's going to be up to the 20. I'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
So this is going to set up the Bills for kind of a favorable situation, especially if you're looking to play aggressive. From shotgun, we have 3rd and 1. We're going to have a handoff to Cook, and Cook's going to weave his way.
Get a first down.
He's going to get up to the 17. So Bills keep the sticks moving and keep the drive alive. And a potential touchdown on the table.
Oh, yeah.
So on 1st and 10 from the 17, we're going to see Allen come out. Looks like Cook's going to be out there as well.
Oof.
Keep him
88%. Oof.
Yep. Patriots struggling to stop teams in the red zone. Under center, we got a handoff to Cook. He's going to bounce left, and he's going to get a run of about 6. And so that just keep on moving.
Just feed Cook. Let him cook.
Cook is, in fact, cooking so far.
Yes, cooking. Yep.
And it's, I mean, with a guy like that, he's got good vision, and he's able to, and especially just his explosiveness is where he excels. James Cook had a good start so far. He's especially warming up. Allen under center, 2nd and 4. He's going to hand it off yet again to Cook. Cook looking for some room, and he's only going to get about a yard.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up another 3rd down from the New England 10-yard line. So this...
It looks like Vrabel's trying to cue in something here, or they're just switching out.
We're seeing a shift of personnel as they bring out a lighter personnel from the looks of it.
This is a very interesting personnel. All right, so 3rd and 3.
They're looking to match the Bills here. We're looking with an empty backfield, just Allen in the backfield. And I wouldn't be surprised if they bring a running back there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him run, and they try it with him. He flips it out to Shakir, and Shakir's just going backwards, so they're going to get a stop here.
Yeah, I don't know what... Oh, there's a flag, though. A late flag.
And you wonder if that's just part of the discipline. They're pointing to the Patriots. My guess would be unnecessary roughness of some kind with a late flag like that, and a pile up. You kind of expect something like that, but we will see what the call is. Illegal man downfield.
Really?
And that
declined.
Doesn't surprise
Pass
me.
interference offense declined.
Also declined.
4th down. Wait,
So
I'm so confused. So
2 offensive penalties, both declined to keep it 4th down. And that's largely is because of the fact that if this is an originally designed run play, you really can't flip it out to a receiver because, one, you can't have linemen downfield.
No.
And on run plays, that is the blocking design, is to push downfield. And the other thing is, if your receivers are blocking and you pass it in their direction, you're going to get a pass interference call. With a little buffer. But that's 2 offensive penalties towards the Bills, none of them taken. So a 31-yard field goal for the Bills. It is up and
it's good.
Good. So it's an ugly 3rd down play for the Bills, and that's going to only allow them to tie it here.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a sloppy game so far, so I don't expect anything super efficient today. I mean, from what I've seen so far, this is probably going to be a slugfest for most of it until the end, probably. But we'll kind of see what they force here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a low-scoring game as well, just knowing these two in division play. So, yeah. Oh, we got a Dak Prescott Lowe's ad.
A lot more, if we're talking more of those ugly games from today, and just changes that need to be made, because, again, there's plenty. I don't think you see as many. I feel like a lot, especially like last year, you see, but like most years, you kind of see those like situations where there's a veteran quarterback starting and you're calling just for a rookie to step in. But we're not really seeing that too much right now. Dylan Gabriel took over for Joe Flacco today, and I think the offense looked a bit better. Vikings defense not something to scoff at, and again, they've had a week already out in Europe, while the Browns, this is their first week out in Europe. So, again, that game was really close. It came down to the wire.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Browns shooting themselves in the foot, the Vikings probably would have lost that game.
Yeah, either way, if you're the Browns right now, you're just trying to figure out who that number 1 quarterback for the future is. You're hoping it's at least one of them.
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel provided some promise.
I think there's so much talk with the Browns. It just gets soaked up by Shadur, and I feel like Dylan Gabriel gets overlooked. While he wasn't he's not like the most talented quarterback from that class by any means. Like, he wasn't the most talented. He wasn't necessarily like the most efficient or anything, but he was a winning quarterback in college.
Yes.
And sometimes it's not about who can throw the ball the most accurately or the hardest or who can run the fastest.
Yeah, exactly. Just who's the most efficient? Who's going to win you the games? Who's going to make those game time decisions that you're going to need to make?
And I mean, that's what Tom Brady excelled at. It wasn't any of the necessarily like physical attributes. It was all about the intangibles that he had.
Mentality. Mentality was a huge thing.
Mentality was a big thing for him, and his just knowledge of defenses, being able to break down a defense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just something that isn't on paper.
All right, so we got a kickoff here. Goes all the way to about the 5, and they're going to return it.
We're going to get up across the 25, and he gets laid out in the ball.
Oh, did they get a fumble again? We got 3 fumbles in this game. Is it 3 or 4? 4. Never mind. I can't count. There's been so many of them.
2 each way, and
Bro went for flight there.
We're not even halfway through the second.
Oh, they're
quarter.
calling for med team.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a pretty hit.
That was not a pretty
hit.
He just went flying a bit.
So we're going to have some medical attention to Antonio Gibson while the refs try and figure out who really came away with this ball. We got a pile, so it's going to be whoever has it at the bottom. And that's not a good feeling for the Patriots at all, because obviously you're concerned about, like, you want to know who keeps the ball. It looks like the Patriots kept the ball. But obviously, you're concerned about your running back who, he grabs straight for the knee, which is where that tackle occurred. It was a low, big hit towards the legs.
Patriots look like they might have it.
I believe it was. I believe it did stick with the Patriots, but even with that,
Was that Gibson?
that was Antonio Gibson. So that's
So their best player at the moment is
their most productive running back has suffered a leg injury as he grasped at his knee after the hit. So and that's not a hit with a big hit like that lower on your legs. Even coming away with the recovery, it doesn't even seem like
this is not ideal. Whatsoever.
very bittersweet, I guess, outcome. So
I was about to say the new Highmark Stadium looks pretty cool.
I am looking forward to seeing the new stadium. That is
Comes out this next year. I'm excited.
what I'm looking forward to. But
I like new stadiums as long as they're efficient and you don't make, stupid decisions when building the stadium. Commanders are going back to DC. That's a good decision. It's always been.
I think just leaving FedEx Field is a good decision.
Yes,
Because
FedEx Field is
I think the
terrible place to
worst
play.
rated stadium
yes,
in the NFL.
it's terrible.
And obviously there's like a big difference between stadiums and fields because
Yeah,
there's a lot of fields.
Commander Stadium is the worst field and the worst stadium.
I wouldn't say the worst field. It is it is not a well kept field, but
No.
it is
Do you think?
field, which is better than turf.
Do you think? MetLife, not MetLife. Yeah, Giants and Jets.
MetLife.
MetLife, yeah. Do you think that stadium?
I think the stadium's fine. I think it's a good
No, like
stadium.
like the field.
I think because they use turf. I think any turf is not good. MetLife is known for injuries, but MetLife has also switched to basically the industry standard turf that everyone else uses. They are notorious for big injuries, but in general, turf in general has just been not kind to players.
No.
And so, I mean, that's why so many people have called for doing away with turf. That's why there's such a big conflict about the FIFA World Cup, because every NFL stadium has to use grass for the FIFA World Cup, and then they're going to switch back to turf the moment NFL season kicks off. So,
that's a nasty hit. I'm not gonna lie.
ugly, low, and hard hit to Gibson.
Okay, he's walking.
He's walking,
but he's in pain.
That's
okay. As long as
he
he's
needs
walking,
some assistance
that's
off the
better.
field, but May is going to fire out quick for a completion of about 4. That's going to be out to Diggs.
Yep.
Being a little scrappy, that's what you get him for. And I mean, hey, it's yet again a Diggs return to Buffalo. It'll be his first matchup with Buffalo on the year, assuming he sticks in New England. But it is obviously a return to Buffalo, so that's going to make it
Bit more
maybe
intense.
a little
Drake May
quick fire
yep,
out, and it's going to be to Diggs again. And he's going to be up to the 45, maybe even 46-yard line. So
he's doing a lot of smack right now, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him.
he's going to talk his talk, and I mean the hope is to get him going and hopefully fire him up a little bit, because those kind of players that talk a lot of talk they'll talk their talk, but if you get them going, they can back it up. So it looks like we're going to have May under center and a fake handoff. He's firing to Henderson.
Oh my gosh, another low hit.
Yep, they hit him low. I mean, that's a effective way if you can get the ball out. I mean, that's what you go with.
It's fair. It's just that was another low hit that you see. So 2nd and 6, about less than 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Right about midfield, and we're going to see Diggs down at the bottom of the screen. Looks like May is going to be in shotgun with the back to his left. I believe that's still Henderson. And we got Hooper coming to the bottom, and we got May looking around. He's trying to dance, and he's got some...
Is it a loss of yards?
He's got a loss of 2, so they'll bring up 3rd and 8.
So that would be
Epinesa on the sack. So 3rd and 8, 7.5 to go.
Yes.
And now the Patriots need to find a way to get something going. You had single cut or one-on-one coverage to the top of the screen, but just couldn't get anyone open. And this Bills pass rush, which is a few years ago was like the weak point of the defense, and now they've kind of stepped up in the past few years. So May alone in 3rd and 8.
Oh, pressure's coming.
He's rolling left, and he's
there's
gonna
another
go
flag.
down again.
So I'm assuming a hold on the line somewhere.
Possibly first actual penalty against the Patriots. They've been disciplined in that regard so far. When it comes to flags,
Yep. But they're pointing. There's no foul holding on the offense. So holding on the defense.
That's going to be
So
offsetting
anyway,
and replay the down. So that's actually kind of a loss for the Bills. So even a penalty that doesn't contribute yards against the Bills, it's still shooting themselves in the foot by committing a penalty, even though it doesn't count.
Which, that's whatever.
So
whatever.
The discipline issues continue for Buffalo. So 3rd and
7.3 yards to go.
We got May dropping back on 3rd
Pressure
down.
is
He's
coming.
Gonna fire over the middle, and that's incomplete.
No one there.
Absolutely no one in the area, and that's
I assumed he was looking for Henry because he was trying to come back up the middle a little bit, but he was way behind.
Maybe a miscommunication on the route because
there was nobody in the area, so I assumed it was something like that. Now we got Shakir looking to return the punt. So this will probably be... Yeah, so here we go.
Punts away, and it's a high
He's going to let it go. Oh.
And it looks like they're going to be able to down that
10-yard line.
Right at the 10. So good
special teams. Decent special teams. I'll take that.
Bills starting yet again with inside their own 20. The punter's doing his work. Yeah. It's
all special teams so far.
Patriots defense has been doing their work. It's just the offense is kind of the thing that's struggled. And I mean,
Patriots are known for their good defenses.
Their defense, yes. Special teams has usually been a strength of theirs. I guess you kind of hope the offense to take a step forward, but with your weapons kind of lacking, you're relying on the run game, which again, Gibson and Henderson haven't been horrible. Gibson especially has been pretty good so far this year, but their passing game struggles to develop they prioritized line in the draft. They prioritized protecting Drake May, which you like to see, and a lot of people will say that is the right move. It's a move I like, but you have to obviously address the fact that your weapons are not going to be great this year, and that's probably going to slow down your offense, and that is kind of what's going to hold you back from being a potential contender this year. Obviously, I have to see how things shape out. At 2-2, they're still in the mix for playoffs, but I don't.
Only through week 5, though.
If you're the Patriots right now, I don't know if you feel great about going to the playoffs. Your chances against any team, but again, relying on their defense hasn't been horrible in any of their matchups. You just gotta hope that offense starts working, or you make some moves. But
it'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't trust the Patriots to make any big moves in the long stretch or even in the playoffs. That's just kind of how things are, at least for their team at the moment. I did put them at their ceiling at a 9-8, either barely sneaking in or missing the playoffs. I don't remember which one it was. They have potential to go sneak a playoff berth or a playoff spot, but
it's going to be
not
tough.
going to do much. I mean, you got the whole AFC to deal with. You have KC, Chargers, you have Bills, you have a few other teams that are kind of trying to figure out who they are right now. So
Gonna
they
hand off to
have a
Cook.
chance, but
Cook's
I don't
gonna
know
get
how
about
much.
3. Bills trying to get out and away from their own end zone because with the security so far,
This is not good.
you kind of hope that to get some like security with the ball before you start dealing it. At least that'd be my thought process.
Or we got Knox in for tight end. 2nd and 7.
You're gonna have Allen and shotgun, Cook to his left. You got some motion for the play. Allen's gonna drop back. He's gonna step up and he's gonna run.
That's
And he's got
first
some
down and
room
a
up across
ton
the
more.
30, up to about the 32. And that's it's just an element that's tough to cover when you're going against the Bills, is slowing down Josh Allen, who can beat you. They can beat you in a lot of facets, and even if you take away James Cook in that run game and you take away the passing threat, Allen can just tuck it and run, and he's not an easy guy to break down or take down. So he's just not fun to deal with.
No,
and
not
play against.
whatsoever. So it looks like we'll have a timeout.
From New England.
Yeah, New England will have their first timeout of the half. So the Bills set up a bit farther from their end zones, so they don't have to worry too much about that at the moment. Yeah, so kind of talking a little bit about earlier in the day, Colts being Vegas right now doesn't surprise me. Geno Smith's been pretty bad so far. I think he has 9 interceptions on the season.
I think that's the one case of a quarterback change that needs to be made.
Yes.
I think that, and that's,
I think he needs to be benched.
I think that's the one case. I like Geno, but he only was really able to do it in Seattle, and you just got to wonder, even with Pete Carroll and everything they've put together down in Las Vegas, if it's not going to extend outside of Seattle.
Yeah.
But 1st and 10 for Josh Allen under center. We got James Cook, a handoff, and he's dancing
Missed
left
a tackle
and shifts his way up to, still like a gain
there's
of 8.
another flag on the field. Always looking for those. He was about a few yards short of the first down, holding on offense. What else should I expect from this team anymore?
Connor McGovern.
That's another hold. So that's going to push him back a little bit more, probably about the 23, 22-yard line. Yeah, right about there.
They had him earlier.
Yeah.
6 penalties so far, all committed against the Bills.
For 39 yards.
So 1st and 20, they back way up, and now you feel a little less safe than you did after that Josh Allen scramble. You're at your own 22. Ball security is going to be important here while you try and get back to the first down marker. Allen's going to take off again, and he's going to get at least the 10 back that they just lost. And
so it's 2nd and 10 now.
He's
2nd
been
and 9. I don't know how short he'll be.
It's been what they've. He's kind of been the big play guy, other than a few other plays from this Bills offense. They're looking at, I'm not exactly sure who here, but they're looking at somebody's rap. That looks like, I guess, McGovern's.
Oh. He does have a lot of bandage around his arm. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. We got 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom.
Toss
or 1
right
at the bottom.
for Cook, and Cook is going to shift his way up for about 3 yards.
Close to 35.
I'll be right on the 35,
Probably
actually.
about 35.
As we're winding down to about 3.5 minutes. And I think this is going kind of how the Patriots want, is regardless of what really happens, going into the half down 1 score against the Bills at worst.
That's pretty ideal.
That would be kind of ideal, is slowing them down, slowing down the game, and just capitalizing on the drives you get.
From what I can tell, I think the Bills started the game with the ball, so...
I believe so. 3rd and 7, Allen's going to drop back. He's got some pressure, and he's going to go down way back at the 27. And that's going to be a rough loss, as that looks like Milton Williams on at least partial credit for the sack, and a 4th and long for this Bills offense. So Patriots looking to get the ball back.
Wide open there in the center, so they had a pretty easy lane to get to. Haskins and Williams there. Oof.
So they're going to be punting on 4th
15.
and 15. 2.5 to go in the half.
That's a good long punt.
Looking to maybe get a return, and he breaks a tackle, but not 2. That's going to stop the return.
Ref has their hat lost.
That's because they'll toss. They always toss their hat pretty much on punts just to mark where it's fielded.
I usually thought they got him somewhere else.
A nice tightrope. It just could not find the room to evade a second guy as he's right on the edge.
A little bit in the helmet there.
So 2:22 for this Patriots offense. Looking
to take the lead here and going into the half.
That'd be a big takeaway from.
All right, another switch
offense.
back.
We're gonna have a pitch out
he's
to
gonna have
Henderson.
more.
He's gonna have a first down up to about the 43. So keep the ball moving. If you're the Bills right now, you're hoping to, or if you're the Patriots right now, you're hoping to get a score, go into the half with a lead, and you'd feel pretty good as they're probably going to run this down to the 2-minute, and they will.
Yep.
So 2-minute warning. Patriots have it 1st and 10 close to midfield, and only probably a few set of downs away from field goal range, and you just hope to take advantage of the way your defense is playing and the way your special teams has been playing, because Bills are giving you a lot right now.
Yeah, it's a little too much leniency over there, but Patriots aren't taking advantage of them so far. But yeah. Just kind of. Oh, what was it? Who was Thursday night? That was
49ers Rams.
Yeah, I watched that end of the game. Like two teams that were battling out, and 49ers won that game. Probably the most fraudulent 4-1 team I've seen in a while. They are injured like crazy, and they still have 4 wins. I will say the Rams are a pretty quality win. Don't know how much that was just the Rams just shooting themselves in the foot, because that fumble cost them the game. So it was just one mistake, and it cost them that match. It's always a division game that they'll ever play close. I mean, that's just what happens. But yeah, I mean, it's not anything I expect too much of. 49ers are going to act like they're going to go to the Super Bowl this year again.
I mean, they're playing well.
Even
Mac
with all
Jones,
their injuries with
Mac Jones comes out and plays well with like a second string receiving room. And again, it's a division game, so
they're going to always play close.
You'll see players that don't usually perform well.
Yeah, and Mac Jones has the Bourne connection, because he and Bourne, they played in New England together, so kind of helps a bit. But
I mean, you just don't really expect either of them to look as good as they did, and
part of me wonders if that's the Rams' defense just not having a good day that day.
Their corner room their defensive backs are not quite where you'd want them. I know Cameron Curl has been pretty solid for them, especially in that matchup against the Colts.
Yes,
but
other than that,
their defense struggled. CMC performing pretty well. An interesting stat that I figured out is that the 49ers don't have a rushing touchdown. Yeah,
so stop the pass game. That's all you need to know, I guess. So
we got a handoff to Henderson, I believe, again, and he's going to get about 4.
I'm just anticipating another fumble here. Like, just knowing how this game has been going, I'm just anticipating another fumble. Oh,
Gibson
knees
not
and
looking
tears,
too good.
bro. That's not good. So that must be a pretty serious injury.
Still
rush
able
TG,
to walk
yeah.
around. He suffered a knee injury, and he looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
As
no rushing touchdown is pretty wild too. I do agree with that. Like normally you think you'd have like a QB sneak or a short. That's a bit of a hold there on the line.
He slides. That's a late hit.
They're not going to call that either. Oh
no,
my
they will call
gosh.
that.
So they won't call the hold, but they'll call the late hit. All right, that's how it is.
I mean, it was a blatantly late hit though. That's a slide, and you hit him late. And as much of it as a bang bang play as it is, it's a slide, and you hit him. You hit him high after he's already hit the ground, and that's just.
Okay.
I mean, you can't argue with the fact that it's a late hit.
Yeah, it is a pretty late hit. So he can't control where he's going. It's just I don't know why he decided to go for him.
I mean, they're trying to get him down. He did slide quickly. It
was a pretty quick slide. So he already launched by the time he just started to slide, but it was still a late hit.
Yeah, it's just one of those where it's
7 for 54. Jeez.
Bills shooting themselves. And again, this is where the Patriots have kind of been able to keep this ball moving. We got a fake handoff and then a dump off, and we're going to see maybe a yard.
There's another flag. Let me guess. It's on the Bills.
With where it could be, it looks like it could be a quick hold, but it might also be... It's a quick flag, so it's hard to say. This could be a lot of things.
They've been trigger happy with the Bills, so I'm not surprised.
Bills, again, it's a lot of just the Bills being sloppy. We've seen a lot of that out of these top-ranked teams. We've also seen it out of a lot of the low-ranked teams. Seems like the disciplined teams are kind of in the middle, but we're going to have a face back on the offense.
Yep.
So we do see Patriots' first accepted penalty, and that's going to be Kiki Boutte, and so that's going to back up the Patriots a little bit. It's just a little rough because you were right in field goal range, and now
you're kind of out of it right now.
A minute 11, that's going to be a little bit
Oh, yeah,
tougher.
Right there. Just a bit of a face mask right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
It grabs him at the face mask. And that's just not it's
ideal.
a really unnecessary penalty, too.
Yeah.
So now you have first and 25 from your own or from the 50. And we got a fake handoff.
I don't know where's
Mays
Drake May
rolling
going.
right. He's going to dump it
Is
short.
That might be.
They're going to call it a completion up to the 42, so they get some of those yards back, but not all of it. So, I mean, at this point, you got to wonder if they're just playing for field goal position. It's a nice catch. He has
possession, yeah.
It's a nice
to make
catch.
sure he did.
Lays out and keeps the legs in. So, 2nd and 15. They actually got 10 of those yards back.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like a shorter pass than it was. But under center, we have May. 1:05 left in this half. We're going to see a fake handoff. May's looking. He's got a man, but he's going to fire deep. Oh, he gets past 3 guys, and that's Hunter Henry.
They should not have let him wide open right there.
He just snuck past the defenders. He snuck between the 2nd, 3rd level, and May was able to find him open. So they keep the sticks moving. Patriots are now starting to roll, and new set of downs, 50 seconds, 53 seconds, and you can look at you have an opportunity to get back or get in the end zone for the first time today. That's a good job by Henry noticing zone defense and finding that soft spot between the hooks in the deep zones. So I got to give credit to him there, an experienced tight end. And some credit to May not only finding him and hitting him between the zones, but putting it in a place that only really he can get it, making sure not to get picked off by those low-hanging zones.
Yeah.
Patriots moving inside the red zone from the 19. Mays in shotgun. You got a little pitch out to Henderson. He's got some lead blockers. He's going to get about 3 yards. And, I mean...
The clock is rolling.
You got 46, and we have a stop and we're going to
Timeout.
see a Bills timeout, maybe in hopes of getting this ball back and a score to maybe even it before half. I mean, with Josh Allen, you gotta hope. Because right now, if you're the Patriots, you're expecting points either way.
Yeah.
And so Bills, they just got to hope their defense can get a stop here and force the field goal and get the ball back. But you do show your cards a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Calling a timeout on the first play of that set of downs with only 2 timeouts. You just got to wonder if that's going to set it up. We have 53 plays in the first half, which seems a little ridiculous. Fakes the handoff. May stops up. He looks like he's going to run, and he's going to get a first down with a big hit. And that's going to be up to about the, was that 8-yard line?
Probably 8-yard line.
And now we're going to see another Bills timeout?
Yep.
That will be their final timeout. So, first and goal for the Patriots. May has been actually extending plays pretty well. And we've also kind of
left
seen
them wide open right there.
This Patriots O-line has actually been performing pretty well against this Bills pass rush, which, I mean, again, it's not the best D-line. They don't have the best pass rush in the league by any means, but they're not anything to scoff at either. This Patriots O-line stepping up is kind of what you wanted to see out of the offense, at least this year. So, first and goal from the 7.
Oh,
you got a keeper for May, and he's going to go down back at the 7.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Down to 30 seconds.
So now they're just going to let the clock run at this point.
Well, I mean, you still want a chance at the end zone, but you want to leave no time for the Bills.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're trying to let it run down a little bit, and they want a timeout here right now.
Timeout with 18. They'll give them 17 seconds. Second and goal, so you got probably two shots to the end zone. You don't want to get tackled in bounds because that can kind of ruin your chances of... If you get tackled in bounds here, you're kind of ruining your chances at 2 free shots to the end zone.
Yep.
2 safe free shots.
Yes. Otherwise, you'll have to use their final timeout here. But we'll see how Vrabel works with this because we've seen some crazy stuff happen before. Yeah.
I mean, I'll say Patriots, they kind of had a rough start to the year. Not quite looking like they made much improvement, but as of week 5, halfway through this game, they're competing with one of the best teams in the league. So this is a good showing so far from the Patriots. Second and goal, May in shotgun. He's looking to the bottom. He's going to roll out left.
I don't know what they're doing here.
He's going to fire to the end zone, but it's going to be short.
Not going to go anywhere.
That'll take off 8 seconds. They're left with 10. Now, again, it's important with that timeout because now you can work any spot on the field here.
Yes. So they could, even if they don't make this shot, they have an easy chip shot field goal. So they'll probably go up by at least 3.
And that O-line, they're holding up pretty well.
Yeah, the rush is still coming, but they're giving them a little bit more time than they need to.
And May obviously creating. That does get tipped. But May, he has the ability to extend plays, which is nice to have. May's got 2 backs on either side. It'll be Stevenson and Henderson. And
false start.
A false start. That's rough because that's going to back them up. So now, again, this is the benefit of having that timeout that's Boutte again. So he's got the only...
again?
Wait,
well, he had the face mask
earlier,
but...
only 2 penalties committed against Boutte, and that's going to back him up 5 yards. But again, with that timeout, you don't have to throw to the end zone now.
No.
You can throw short of the end zone with a chance to get into the end zone.
Like a rush touchdown.
You don't
can easily
have to
do it.
You don't have to play it as safe. You can... Or you don't have to play it as risky to get in the end zone.
Here comes the pressure.
Mays stepping up again, lobs it, and he's going to get a flag.
How is that a penalty? How is that a penalty?
And that's against Diggs.
How is that a penalty?
So with 4 seconds, we see a flag. I don't even know what you do with 4 seconds, though. And I believe that does spot him at the 1 yard line.
No,
That's Trey White.
No. Tell me, how is this a pass interference? I need to see this again.
That's
What did he do?
Trey White working against Stephon Diggs. You see the ball coming late. He doesn't get his hand around, and he just runs into him, so he doesn't give him a chance to come back to it. And a lot of the times you'll see penalties when they don't get their head around. If you're the Patriots here, you're a yard out, 4 seconds and a timeout. I'm expecting a quick handoff or maybe even a sneak. Vrabel's got to be right next to. Oh no, they're moving it out.
Oh,
quick and fires and incomplete. So
all right,
Bills defense holds, and I mean,
do you
now you
go
have a
for
question.
it? Do you?
How aggressive do you go against?
It looks like they're changing. Looks like they're changing a little bit. So
I mean, it's a smart play. Going up 7 on the Bills here would be huge, but
with this,
like we mentioned, you're looking for an upset here. You're an underdog going against last undefeated team in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, you take the points when you can get it.
Yeah, it's
don't be like the Huskers.
How aggressive do you want to be? And I can't scoff. I can't say there's nothing wrong with taking a field goal as it goes up and good. So
easy field goal.
Going in with a lead
This is such a sloppy game.
Especially from the Bills. The Patriots, I mean, 2 fumbles, but other than that, 2 fumbles, 2 penalties, but other than that, they've played pretty clean, disciplined football, and that's kind of what's kept them in the lead and with a lead. Mm-hmm. In the game and with a lead. It's just been playing the clean game. That's what that's how you have to play in these games.
Yeah.
So playing clean football. That's what a lot of teams have struggled with this year.
I don't think there's any been a more efficient team so far this year. I can't really pinpoint who would be the efficient team this year.
It seems like there's a lot of like middle of the road teams that have been pretty clean and efficient. Speaking of
I
which,
did see the Buccaneers and Seattle Seahawks were duking it out.
I really thought I was really concerned that the Seahawks were actually going to pull that one out, and Buccaneers came back big, tying it up late and then forcing an interception on Darnold in their own territory. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what was crucial. Rashad White kind of having to lead the way at the running back because Bucky Irving suffering his injury. But he stepped in and made big plays when it counted, especially late in that game, getting a third down conversion? It was a 3rd and 7, I believe.
3rd and 7, yeah.
Conversion that set them up for a last-second field goal. So Buccaneers, again, they're playing like a really good team. Your question is just how much can you believe in Todd Bowles? Mm-hmm. You have a really good team. They've had a good team pretty much the past few years, but there's just been inconsistencies and obviously some defensive concerns, as we've mentioned in the past, but it's just I have so much distrust for the Buccaneers.
Because of Todd Bowles.
Because of what they've done every year, which is
it's really fair. Good, I mean, you don't expect Todd Bowles to do any better than he's done in the past. He's literally being carried by his quarterback, his good offense, and some players on defense.
Yeah, I mean,
even their special teams is pretty decent. It's an all-around decent team. It's just their coach and their scheming has not always been on par with everybody else. That's what's cost them the game in many years past.
But I mean, this year they're looking like a good team, and Bowles has not seemed as much of a liability. So now
which is interesting to think about because normally he is. So.
I don't like because now my trust issues coming out.
Because now you have your trust issues now, so you don't know if you want to trust him or not yet.
He seems like they seem fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't know how to think of him right now because he's not. He doesn't strike me as a coach who's improved quite yet.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to feel about them right now because their offense it doesn't seem as dynamic as it was, but they're efficient. Their defense seems like it's stepped up though, and they're not relying just on their offense. So this is just what
What?
what is this Buccaneers team?
What do you want me to do? You know?
At the same time, Seahawks came out and shut up and kept it close.
Yeah.
But how much are these two good teams, or is this still Buccaneers are a good team, Seahawks are an above average team, and they've kind of just have softer schedules? Because
Yeah.
because what both prior to this week they both just played. Their only losses were to the Eagles, I think each of them.
Yes.
No. Who was?
It's not the Eagles. It's the
Who did the Seahawks play week 1?
Oh,
Was it the 49ers?
it probably was the 49ers. Probably was.
Yeah, I think it was.
I do not remember. I don't have a great memory.
So it's just like you look at both of these teams. It's still I feel like early enough to look back and forth and say how much is actually these top teams playing against each other. Are they actually good teams? You feel like you're starting to figure out who the good teams are, but
Buccaneers and Seahawks seem to be at least leading the pack for most of the NFC at the least. So
I mean, Seahawks with this loss are going to move down to tied for second-ish, kind of.
yeah,
With the Rams, while the 49ers take the West
yeah,
lead, which again is just interesting with the injuries they have. But Mac Jones goes out and plays well with a bunch of backups, and just not what you expect.
yeah. It's only going to last for so long though, because we've seen teams that have been injured. They do well for a while, but then at some point their injuries just catch up to them. The only few exceptions I can ever think of a team that actually goes on to win a Super Bowl has been like one or two players being injured. And that was like the Philadelphia Eagles back in 2017 when Nick Foles brought them to the Super Bowl. And
Yeah,
won.
I mean,
Like that's like one of the only teams I can think of that like very few or where injuries hasn't deterred them from a Super Bowl. Like you don't see that. So that's why I don't trust the 49ers. It's just I don't expect them to go very far unless Brock Purdy comes back and does well. Yeah. At least they'll probably go like 10-7 or something like that. I could definitely see that. I don't know how far they'll go in the playoffs though.
I mean, the way they're playing, if they can keep it up, like even with the injuries, it almost feels it's not in the same fashion, but it feels like they're playing on the level that like the Lions are playing, where it's just they're overperforming despite the injuries.
Yeah, but the injuries come back to bite them.
Yeah, but the Lions they didn't bite them until the playoffs, so
That's
we
my point.
we could see the 49ers make it all the way to the playoffs as a good team, and that might even give them a chance to get a little bit healthier. But we'll have to see how that shapes out. But moving on to the I guess another NFC powerhouse with the Eagles.
They lost to Denver.
A loss to Denver, but no points on the last 5 drives.
Yeah.
On their last 5 drives. And there's been a lot of questions as far as the productiveness of their weapons.
Yeah.
And it creates a question of, like, A.J. Brown has been kind of vocal as to his frustrations, but we've started to see Devonta Smith even be a little bit frustrated. And Saquon Barkley has not been producing on the same level this year. So there's just a lot of questions as to what's going on that offense. And if they're going to be able to keep up, and a lot of people, I mean, I think you always favor last year's Super Bowl kind of as a Super Bowl favorite again.
Yeah.
But the more I see the Eagles this year, the more I feel like the narrative of what the Chiefs were last year is probably going to come to fruition, where you don't play you don't play up to your level.
Yeah, complete football. You're not the same. I mean, there's always been changes to each team after they win a Super Bowl. I mean, some coaches leave, they go to take head coaching jobs somewhere else. You have some players that just move on to different teams because they get better contracts there, or they just straight up are retiring. Like, that's just how it is in some cases. But for the Eagles this year, I mean, their OC went to go coach, and yeah, I mean, you can kind of see why that's the case, I guess. Why the Eagles are not as good on offense, I'd probably say. I mean, they're still pretty good talent-wise.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Coaching-wise, that's where I'm concerned about.
It's just some frustration. And I think that's where a lot of the offense comes into frustration,
Yeah.
is you have
And
the
then
talent. But
you have the Bengals, or not the Bengals, the Lions right here. Yeah, the Lions right here. They're, even if they lost both their OC and their DC, like, look at them go. Like, they're 4-1 right now, and they're, kind of heading the heading the NFC at the moment. So, I mean, 174 points, most through first 5 games of the season in franchise history is kind of crazy. So they're not missing Ben Johnson all too much.
yeah, I mean,
Or Aaron Glenn.
Week 1 was rough, but that's where you question your head coach. Is the quality of your head coach is, can you have players leave? Can you have OCs and DCs leave and replace those and still be a good team? And this is just proving that Dan Campbell is kind of that head coach that we thought. He's proven to be what people thought he was, which is just a good head coach.
Yeah.
He's not leaning on just his coordinators, and
he trusts the guys that he has.
Yeah,
and that makes a huge difference.
And another thing you see out of him, I mean, you saw it out of Belichick, is developing coordinators is kind of his thing. Even though, and they might not go and perform outside of your scheme, but what you can bring in guys and they can perform well under you, and that's all that you really ask of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they go off and do other stuff. And then
it's just kind of how it works. So they get one place more. What?
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right, Will's going to the bathroom, so you're stuck with me now. So I'm gonna wait until Will leaves the room without knocking the camera. Is it? He's trying to move the door past the camera right now because is it gonna make it?
Tough. That's the leg right
I
there.
mean, it doesn't matter too much. You can scoot it forward if you want. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, he's changing the camera right now. So give him a second. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, now you're stuck with me. So, how are we all doing? Is your team win? Did your team play terrible today because of ineptitude on offense or defense or just coaching skills, or what is it? Did your team win at all? How's it going? Hello? Is anybody there? Well, if no one's talking, I guess I can just continue to talk. Well, for starters, this Bills Patriots game is not as good as I thought it'd be. Thought it'd be a little bit more points scored. Obviously, I prefer the Bills over the Patriots, 1,000,000,000 to 1. I've not been a Patriots fan ever. I've also not been a Stephon Diggs fan ever, really. It's been like a couple moments where I'm like, okay, yeah, he's cool. His attitude has been the thing that just prevents me from actually cheering him on right now. Bills, this is the team that needs to make a push for the Super Bowl, because the Bills have been falling short every single year. And this should be the year that they finally get over the hump, because you're only going to have prime Josh Allen for so long. You're only going to have this good of a team for so long. I mean, even Sean McDermott, he's only going to be coaching for so long. Or at least in Buffalo. If they can't even win anything in Buffalo, then it's kind of hard to, get anything going here. So hopefully they do have something going for them at the moment because they desperately need something to happen here. So we have... Oh, they had flag football make its debut. Touchdown pass. I forget that the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles is going to have flag football. It's going to be fun. All right. All right, so we're going to start the second half. Oh, Bills are getting the ball to start the second half. I thought the Bills started the first half. I don't know. All right, so push to the 29-yard line. So the Bills will have it there, and they'll look to start the second half. Hopefully with some points here because they desperately need it. Will is back, by the way. Yeah, so Bills need to make a statement here, do something, because you don't want the Patriots to keep the score up on you. I mean, it's not very high scoring, so every point matters at this point. Points. Yeah. Yes, points. Run by James Cook, by the way. He gets 7 yards. I was trying not to say the joke because I hate it and I want it to die, so I will not say it.
He says he hates it, but he's the one who keeps bringing it up.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do it. Will might. Will might be the one.
I have not.
Yeah. Well, it's actually 6 yards. So 2nd and 4 here. We got Cook way in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. And he looks, throws, and he has
to Kincaid up to the 45-44.
Let's go.
So Bills already moving early in this quarter, and that's kind of what they need after that first half.
The Bills. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that near midfield?
That's past midfield.
Past midfield? Okay, I just couldn't tell. Yeah.
So they're going to be in New England territory.
Already in 2 plays.
I mean, that's what they're capable of, and this is what they need to do is
all right.
The Patriots...
Kincaid is currently leading their receptions right now. All right, so hands it off to Cook here, and
he's going to dance. He's going to break through, and he's going to have
a first down. Might be short of it. Short of a first down. Short of a first down.
He's a shifty guy, and he's...
I thought he was going to get tackled right away once he met the line. I'm not going to lie.
He's
like right here.
He's able to.
I thought he was going to get stuffed right in the middle right here, just right there.
His ability to shift through small gaps, and having the vision, that's what sets kind of these running backs apart, is just vision. That's what the all-time greats have always had, is the ability to see
second and
the running lanes.
Yeah, like he was barely short of it. It wasn't that much. So probably fake. Oh, they're just gonna fake
a toss, and it's gonna be a
boot. Gonna get the first down. Might as well.
He said, "If you let me, I'll take it."
Yeah, just let me run, coach. Put me in, coach. Let me run.
Wow.
There's Drake May. So 5 rush, 35 yards for Josh Allen. I mean, he's probably one of the only things that's keeping this offense moving for the moment. I mean, you have some good receptions from Kincaid and. So far, nothing from Coleman. I've not seen anything from Coleman yet.
Well, you've seen a fumble.
You've seen a fumble. Besides that, Shakir and Palmer and Samuel have been the ones doing most of the work. Hands off to Cook.
And he's going to get stopped pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe at the line of scrimmage, that's about it.
We've seen them make plays. The issue is, again, the penalties have really pushed them back. And so if they can play discipline in this second half, they'll have a good chance to get going. But your other concern is it seems like the Patriots also found a way to get going towards the end of that first half. So you got to wonder, even if they do take a lead here.
He did get 1 yard
1 yard. Oh, it's like half a yard.
Maybe. I have no. Oh, there's a jump. That was a jump. That was a jump. I don't know who it was, but somebody jumped there. It was towards the top.
Little baby jumps.
Inty bitty. Offsides.
That's a neutral zone infraction.
I saw that.
And
it was
that's
Landry.
Landry.
Landry the third. I thought it was somebody at the top. I couldn't tell who that was. It was near Kincaid, so I
I'm
assumed
surprised you get a
covering.
neutral. I need to actually examine the neutral zone infraction rules because you can get just an offsides. That is a call you can get.
Yeah,
And
I'm not sure here. So 2nd and 4 now. Allen just takes the ball. He looks, throws, gives it to Cole. Hey, Coleman.
Look at
Now
that.
Coleman's
A
got
completion and up to the 21.
And a first down. So Coleman making some moves there. So let's see here. We got Palmer, Shakir, Samuel. Johnson's in. Is Kincaid still in? Yep, looks like. No, it's Knox. Knox is in now. Dawson Knox.
So 1st and 10 from the 21.
You got to shift up to the top here from Knox. Allen
Allen's
takes
gonna
it.
drop back. He's looking to the top. He's
And
gonna
just-
fire out
yeah.
to Knox, and Knox is gonna get stopped. That's gonna be probably about 3 yards short.
Not too bad.
Getting ahead of the sticks. That's good for them. That gives them a chance to kind of take a bigger shot here if they want to. Although, I don't know how big of a shot you're going to take when you're already in the red zone. Yeah,
So
put some
2nd and 3. It looks like to be about the 15-yard line. 14, I guess.
Allen and shotgun, 2 receivers at the bottom. We're going to see a little screen.
First down and a lot more.
Completion, and all the way up to the 5-yard line is Khalil Shakir. And we've not seen too much of him. He's usually kind of their feature guy, but we've seen them also start spreading it around a lot more this year. It's a little bit different than 2 years ago, or even last year, where it was kind of just Shakir, the Shakir show.
Yeah, pretty much.
But first and goal
so
from
we
the
got-
6.
We got Cook in the backfield with Allen. We got Shakir moving to the top now. We got 2 at top, 1 at bottom. They come
Allen's gonna
for the
drop.
rush. Allen
gonna roll
moves
right.
back.
He's directing traffic, and he fires out of bounds, and that'll
Hey,
bring
third
up
to
2nd
stands.
down.
He's like, hey, I got the football. Let me keep it. He's
He's-
running away.
he's
Yeah, I would have
outta
run away
here.
too, bud. You got a football for free, dude.
That's
He's got,
I don't know why the camera guy's following him all the way up, but
well, because they want the ball back. That's what they want.
I don't need. They got balls. They got fine. It'll be fine. That guy's out of there though.
Yeah,
I think he's
would
gotten
be too.
his-
I would be too.
He's like, I'm done. I don't need to be at this game anymore. I have a Josh Allen football.
That's pretty much it.
I'm going home.
Put him in, coach. He's a receiver now.
Sorry, 2nd and goal
5
from the
seconds left to
6.
play clock.
Samuel to the bottom of the
that's
screen.
an
He's
easy
got room
touchdown.
and a touchdown.
Hey, Bills are back in the game.
Bills on top.
It's Curtis Samuel.
And that is the Bills' first lead of the game.
Yep.
We'll have to see.
Hi, Brable.
Patriots.
They've been doing a lot of zooms on people recently. They're kind of goofy with that. Oh yeah, Samuel with
He
a
just
quick
gets-
in and out.
He gets beat with the motion.
Yeah, I don't know how they could stop that. All right, so
Point after
Bills.
attempt.
with a touchdown, with an extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good. So now the Bills are up 10-6. Close game.
So yeah,
So far.
Bills' first lead of the game, and
You gotta show this guy again.
guy really got hit.
They're like, get out of there, because they're gonna take the ball away. That's what they're gonna do.
I have no reason to keep that one.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't know where he'd go after that.
Home.
Probably.
He said, "I'll go. Don't worry, honey. I'll start the car." But yeah, Bills get on top first time, and I mean, good for the Bills. If you're the Patriots, I feel like you feel pretty good about holding that lead for as long as you did, and you're still in a position getting the ball back to take a lead here, but you do lose a little bit of sense of momentum, or a little bit less confidence getting this ball back without actually being down for once. And you gotta hope your offense can actually finish a drive.
Oh yeah,
They've struggled with, but they got real close last time. If the Bills, though, if they come out and if they're a lot more disciplined this drive, they're gonna have Patriots might have a harder time. They're not gonna get as many freebies if that's the case.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just like in and out of it today, but it's been one of those days. But it's whatever. But yeah, so I mean, we could continue to talk about how chaotic today has been with football, but
I mean, it wasn't even that. It wasn't
chaotic. It was just
disappointing.
very undisciplined and terrible football today. I mean, I would talk about college, but this isn't a college podcast, so
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
College was more chaotic.
There was a lot of chaos with college. The NFL, I think there's still plenty to talk about, but it's more about what needs to change, what changes need to be made. Bengals, they're kind of at a point where they need to make a change somewhere. Their defense showed up a lot more, but their offense was atrocious. And so you're looking at probably a QB change, but who do you go for? If you're... Well, the question is, with the Bengals... I mean, obviously it goes to the higher-ups, but are you trying to stay in the playoffs, or are you calling it on the season? If you're calling it on the season, you can wait a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's also, if you call it on the season, you're planning to get rid of Zach Taylor.
Yeah.
But if you're planning to make a playoff run, the time is now to get a different backup quarterback. A long-term backup quarterback to kind of take over. So we'll see kind of what the Bengals do. We'll see if any team makes any changes as we come back, and we have a return for the Patriots. They're going to bring it up, and that looks like Stevenson up to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had a minor freak out because I had a bunch of notifications about annotations on a grade that I've been waiting for. It just kind of freaked me out. Sorry about that.
But as they're highlighting Will Campbell.
Will Campbell here, yeah. Will Campbell, definitely a great piece that New England's picked up. I love the mentality he has. Probably one of the few players on New England that I'll ever cheer for. Love the guy. I like the guy out of LSU. So it's there's a beach ball in the air,
and we got a throw, and that was a nice throw.
Is that a catch?
That's to Diggs, and like I said, you warm him up. He's going to start playing better the more you get to him.
I don't know.
He's a guy with more. You keep him happy with touches. That was a good throw and a good catch.
Indeed.
You get him going. He's gonna not only is he gonna be happy, but he's gonna play well for you. But yeah, Will Campbell, offensive line has been performing well, but Will Campbell, obviously the talk after being drafted, and he's actually backed it up. It's what you like to see out of him. Drake May dropping back on 1st and 10, looking to fire, and he does. And another completion, that's to Boutte, and that's going to be a first down. So Bills come out, offense starts firing on their cylinders. We see less penalties, and Patriots come back and show that they've also kind of kicked it into gear.
Doug Marrone was the former Bills head coach for 2 years. Completely forgot about him.
But we're going to see this Patriots offense already in Bills territory. And we got a little flea flicker again. And Drake May's just got nothing to do, but he's going to fire it out of bounds. Gets away with nothing.
Okay, that's not a penalty now. Okay.
Why would that be a penalty?
There's your penalty.
Oh, there is a penalty. Okay, what are we calling a penalty for?
Quarterback has to pass. defense.
Illegal use of hands on the Bills.
Where? That's
Legal
not what I was
conduct.
looking at, but
What were you looking at?
I was looking more at the line, but
I mean, it looked kind of funky. Where do we? I'm not exactly
what? Because
sure.
he touches Boutte? Is that why?
No touching the Butte, dude. I'm not exactly sure.
I don't know where they were looking at here.
I'm not exactly
I was
sure
looking
what
more
it
at the
was.
line right there, but I don't know.
I don't think I mean, the way they ripped through the line, I don't think I wouldn't have noticed anything. But Bills' first penalty so far of the half, and we're going to see a handoff and get about a yard and maybe a half. That's for Henderson. So
Henderson's doing some stuff.
he's just struggled to get it going a little more. But I feel that's almost more just on the play calling with him because he's just not had room like Gibson has had.
No, not so much. Yeah, Drake May, not a whole lot of offense and passing yards, but he's still making up for it.
I've kind of relied on that run game, but they're airing it out as we got another pass. And he's going to fire deep. He's got a completion.
Is that caught?
Diggs? That's Diggs inside the 5 down to about the 4. And he's warming up. He's having himself...
hate Diggs. I hate Diggs.
He's having a great time back in Buffalo.
I don't.
And he's working yet again against Trey White, which he's just...
Oh, yeah, he got the break on him right there.
Trey White, was a good corner for the Bills for a long time.
2 knees. Yep.
He's got it. And as they hate on him all you want, but he is still has that potential to be a really good running
and there's
receiver.
a touchdown.
And a running touchdown for Ramondre Stevenson. So Patriots get the ball rolling on offense.
Mm-hmm. You can say, oh, it's a different team. I'm still going to hate the Patriots.
And another defensive penalty for the Bills, but it doesn't
still a
matter.
touchdown.
We're going to wait for the PAT try or point after whatever.
Yeah, I just don't like his attitude. He's a cancer to every single team he's on. So I don't know why the Patriots took him, but
I mean, you need receiver help, and he's being help. So
for the moment,
I mean, even one game, if you can get something out of him, that's worth having. If you can pull off a win here, I can't say that he didn't help. So the PAT is up and good. So we see the Patriots take a lead. Right back. Move this over. So Bills take the lead on the first drive of the half, and the Patriots take it right back. We also see, I forget that the Patriots have, I believe, Mac Hollins, who's also, I believe that was Mac Hollins.
I think so.
I didn't remember him going to the Patriots, but that's also a return back to Buffalo for them. Oh, I thought it was. No, I'm just forgetting things. But while we're at break, I'm curious because I've had my opinions, and obviously I talked about the Bengals and the different changes they could make. There's a long list of teams that need to make changes, and I'm curious what you think kind of the first big domino is as far as changes to be made on the year are.
There's some interesting things. I mean, we already talked about with Geno Smith a little bit. I mean, that should be one of the first things to fall, but I think it's just they like him too much, I guess. I don't know.
It's just who do you put in instead of Geno?
Because who do they have as their backup, I guess?
O'Connell? Maybe. I think O'Connell's still there, and I don't think Ritter's still there. So I don't know. They just don't have great options at the quarterback position, and this is what happens when you go 2 years without really looking at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I could pull up uh, their roster.
Uh huh.
Let me go over here real quick. Pull this up over here. This. Bring this over here. Let's see. Kind of what's there.
Yeah, what are we looking at here?
So for the Raiders roster, because you were interested in who could potentially take over for Geno.
Oh, we're looking at the Stephon Diggs comparison.
We're looking at his production.
For 2020 to 2023.
Oh, okay. So the Raiders have, I guess this is an option. That's their only other quarterback on roster. Is Kenny Pickett. So your options are Kenny Pickett or Geno Smith for the Raiders. And this is what happens when you don't look to address quarterback
in the draft at all. All right,
so
here we go. So
kickoff, and we got a return from the Bills up to the 29.
Yeah.
With 6.5 to go in the third.
Yeah.
We're looking at this throw yet again to Stephon Diggs.
Perfect spiral too.
Yes.
I'll give Drake May that one. I'll give him that one.
It's a good drive from the Patriots, from Drake May, getting that passing offense going. And Diggs, as much as you hate him, he's making some good plays so far, some big plays in this game. He's been, other than that first drop, has been a big part of this, contributing to this lead. As we got a handoff
back up to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Yeah, we'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be Ray Davis on the run.
He gets subbed out now.
We've seen, I feel like, a little bit less of him this year. I think the Bills just leaning a little more on James Cook, even though they do have kind of a fun trio in that backfield. But I mean, when Cook's playing on the level he's playing, why not lean on him?
Oh yeah.
So we got 2nd and 10. We got James Cook swinging out left, and he's going to come back. So Allen in shotgun, some motion, and we're going to see a snap, and he's going to fire quick under Shakir.
Shakir with a bunch of yards now. Ooh.
Got some yards after the catch, and we got late flag.
My gosh.
This one has to be on New England.
There has to be.
With where it is on the field.
Stop throwing flags for once in your life.
And
is it a late hit out of bounds? Oh, yeah, it is a late hit. No, never mind. So that's definitely New England. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better.
I mean, there was no other Buffalo player in the area.
Yeah. Late hit out of bounds, defense. And I was about to say, I thought I saw Drake May sitting there on the bench, so Vrabel's just trying to figure out why that's a penalty, even though it's very clearly a hit out of bounds.
Well, he's calling it soft, which, I mean,
that's not soft. If you're gonna call everything else soft, then that's technically not soft now. So
I mean, it's not a big hit. I don't even know if
still a push out of bounds.
I mean, I don't even know if he's arguing much of a push. It's just it's light contact. It's gonna be a flag, but I can also see calling it soft. But we got Allen dropping back, firing out left to nobody, and it looks like he was expecting somebody to come back.
Shavers was in the area,
but I don't know, maybe a miscommunication or misfire. I'm not exactly sure, but fire to no one in the area. So I'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bills looking to try and take back that lead. They didn't hold it for very long, and I mean, looking at these offenses, it's just trying to get stuff going, and penalties has just been the name of the game. A little dump off to Shakir, and he's gonna get 6 yards.
Yeah.
About. And I'll bring up 3rd down, and it's a manageable 3rd down. It gives them a little more room to do whatever they want.
Sorry. Me too, Vrabel. 3rd and 5 now. So, We got 4:45 left in the third quarter. Let's see here. They're 2 for 5 on third downs. So not great today.
Allen alone in shotgun. He's going to drop back. He's going to scan. He's going to
He's
throw.
got
He's going to
easy-
man. Completed up across the 20 into the red zone up around the 15.
That is, uh-oh. Did
Kincaid?
he just break his finger?
No.
Maybe he's
he
grabbing
hurt
his
his finger.
pinky.
Uh,
And
That's
I
gonna
think
be-
that was Knox, by the way. I think it was Knox, was it?
I thought it was Kincaid. I thought I saw 86.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It's 86, yeah. I thought it was 88.
A nice little catch and run, though, and that gives him in the red zone. Allen under center, and he's going to give it off, and that's going to be
Oh,
a run way up to
wow.
about the 10,
Good
9 and a
effort.
half.
Good effort.
That'll
from,
be
Davis.
Not Davis.
Not Davis. Freaking
Johnson.
Johnson? Yeah. Is where's
Singleton's in
Singletary?
New York.
That's where. Okay, yeah. Singletary's in New York.
Well, not actually in New York, but
Yeah, you know what I mean.
we got
Close
James
enough.
Cook coming back in though. And so a nice 2nd and 3 for the Bills here. Allen and shotgun back to his left. Got trips to the top of the screen, a fake handoff, and a quick dump off.
He just pushes
And
his
he
own
gets
man.
about 2 yards, and we got
Oh.
another flag.
In the backfield too. So
2 flags?
No, it was from the one from the backfield. That was the one from the backfield. So we'll see what they call here. I mean, it could be on both too, because there was one in the backfield.
I'm
I only saw the one going in the back
guessing
in the end
this
zone.
is going to be pass interference on the
on
offense because of the way they set
There's
up
second
the
down, yeah. And he was in front of him, so yeah, he even says that's my bad. Like,
It's-
he was pretty obvious with that one.
Yeah, you can't block while the pass is being made.
Yeah.
So it's just his initiates the block prior to the pass reaching the screen, which I mean,
It's fair. So
It's-
it's now 2nd and 13 now, from the 20-yard line.
so
19?
Bills just again shooting themselves in the foot. It's been
It wasn't too bad of a
Mistakes
penalty.
here and there.
21-yard line. So not too
19-yard line.
19, yes. So it's 19 yard. I was
2nd and
different
13. Allen's gonna drop back and he's gonna look. He's gonna
There's
fire
throw.
over the middle.
Is that picked?
Intercepted inside their own 10, but he's
Josh
gonna get
Allen,
up
why
and
would you do that?
up to the 12, and it's just with so many mistakes, he's just trying to make something happen. They're just with them shooting themselves in the foot. It's a little bit of hero ball, and
He had a receiver, like, right? It wasn't here, but he was on the bottom of the screen. I don't know why he didn't throw it down there.
it's tough and Patriots again have had a good defense. They've played very well. The frustrations that I mean, I don't know how much you've noticed it, but with Josh Allen just constantly moving backwards, he's trying to do, he's doing the best he can, and just the little mistakes, trying to make up for it. That's just
Yeah.
it happens. It's the name of the game, especially with these again these good teams who are just not playing disciplined football. It causes mistakes like that. And now Patriots are kind of in that driver's seat, up 3 with the ball now, and they've taken control of this game with a potential upset on the line. Patriots could knock off the last undefeated team.
I don't want them to, but well, this is a stat line. So Stevenson, who I have on my team, has 2 rushing yards, a touchdown, 7 receiving yards, and 1 fumble. So that is 5.9 points in fantasy. So he has 2 rush yards, a touchdown, and a fumble.
Yeah, I mean
So,
limited touches.
yeah.
2 rush yards plus the touchdown. That's just a short yardage situation, and that's kind of what he brings. Is when he loses that starting or that RB1 role, he kind of just is pushed to just a short yardage situation guy. And I mean, he's got him a touchdown. He's done his contribution, but it's about the most he has done. I'll check on my fantasy, but I'm not too worried about it.
I've given up, honestly, with fantasy this year. It's been so bad. Like, I've only won. I don't. Okay.
It's all I have going from this year. All right, my team sucks, so at least
I haven't won a game in one of my leagues yet.
Yeah.
That's how bad this.
To be fair,
game
I would
is.
rather suck in fantasy than have to watch what I'm watching this year.
Well, you're.
With the Ravens.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it looks like I'm gonna move on to 5-0. But yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. I formation.
Fumble.
And May's gonna hand it off to Henderson, and he's gonna get maybe a yard. But Patriots, you try and play just disciplined and safe football, and I mean you'll be fine. As they're in the driver's seat. They've got that momentum, and Diggs bringing a lot of energy to the team right now. I mean that's what he's very good at, is he's good at bringing energy.
Yeah.
As long as it's positive energy, that's what he's really good for.
Yeah.
May under center, 2nd and 9. We're gonna see a fake handoff. He's got some pressure, but he's gonna dump it off to Diggs.
Oh my gosh!
Diggs,
Just tackle
what
him.
is going on? Makes a man miss, but loses the ball for a second. Gets it back just to get 2 yards. So we're gonna have a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a chance I do win, but it comes down to Josh Allen and me having Stevenson.
They have no one left to play.
Nope.
How much are you down?
I'm up by 2 points.
Oh, so you just need to. You just need to not lose points.
Yeah.
May on 3rd down, he's got to roll right with some pressure, and he's gonna just fire. Oh, he's got a man.
It's out of bounds.
They got.
I don't know.
They're calling that a completion.
Okay, show the play then. I don't know if that was in bounds though.
It's hard to see with the.
I think we're all standing there.
Play.
I'd like to see what we're looking for.
Does he keep his feet in bounds? Oh, he does.
Oh my gosh.
That's just another good play from Stephon Diggs, and Josiah hates to see it.
I hate Stephon Diggs. I'm sorry. He's a cancer to every team that he's been on.
Well, right now he's being kind of the saving grace to this offense. He's been the one thing that's
what
effective.
cancers does. That's what this cancer does. Is that he does really well for you, and then he's just a jerk at the end of it. So I don't know. I don't like him.
May rolling quick out right, and
hey, look, it's Henderson.
It's short to Trevion Henderson, and so that's gonna bring up 2nd and 10. But I mean,
yeah.
You gotta wonder, Stephon Diggs fantasy owners.
What is it? I'm actually playing against him in one of my
7
leagues.
for.
He's 16.3 points right now.
Yeah, and that's not with any touchdowns. So
no,
he's just
7 receptions, 93. That's kind of what happened last week with the Panthers.
Playing well
for the moment.
May's got a quick fire out, and that's going to be, I believe, to Douglas. Ooh, he takes a big hit at the end of that. Gets close to the 30, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. But a much more manageable 3rd down. We're showing a little bit of this. And
yeah, look at the quick blitz there.
Yeah, I mean, running a screen against the blitz, it's an effective way to counter a blitz. So it's some good play calling from New England. Drake May drops back, 3rd and 3, fires, and that's going to be another Diggs completion, and he's just making sure he got the 1st down as he completed it past the 1st down marker, but ran backwards about 3 yards. So
yeah,
just had to double check that he was past the 1st.
Yeah, he was like, did I get there? Yeah,
that was the hardest. I think the hardest check. He runs backwards, and then he goes, "Where's the line?" There's the line.
He like took a quick glance. Yeah,
he had to double check. Which, I mean, that's discipline. Playing smart.
Yeah, discipline, quote unquote.
You're just mad.
Yeah, because I don't like him.
I've noticed.
I'm sorry, I don't like showboats. I don't like showboats. So I'm going to have a very high opinion of him.
Josiah is a very opinionated person when it comes to certain players.
And you're not?
Not as opinionated as you are.
That's fair. Like I said, I don't have a team, so I have to be opinionated somehow.
Doesn't have a team, but is
Very
very much rooting for the Bills.
Yeah, because I don't like the Patriots.
And
Patriots need to suck for another 20 years before I can be fine with them actually winning stuff again. Because those Boston fans are insufferable whenever they win a championship.
Could be worse. Could be Philly.
I'd rather have Philadelphia win.
At least Boston doesn't burn down their city.
True. Then again, Boston fans are insufferable, just like Philly.
But
You're fighting an uphill battle. You're not going to win this against me.
I can't win an argument of your opinion.
Exactly, that's the point. You can't.
So I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I know. It's just saying, like, you can try.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
But moving on to quarter four, Patriots. I mean, they're in a really good situation right now. They're kind of putting together a drive. You got one quarter to go, a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Interested to see what they do here. But yeah, looking at potential moves that I'd like to see.
Yeah. What were you talking about earlier?
I've mentioned the Bengals.
Yep.
Ravens, I'm extremely disappointed to hear John Harbaugh backing Zach Orr after allowing 44 points against a bottom 5 offense in the Texans.
Yep.
Regardless of injuries. So that's something needs to change with the Ravens. I'll stop there for now as we have the Patriots.
So yeah, they have the first down near the 41. That's a bit of
gonna
a hold there. We're not going to call that
completion all the way up into Bills territory.
Why are we not calling things? Call something. They're not calling Patriots penalties right now. Why are they not doing that?
Completion, I believe that was to Hunter
It was
Henry.
to Henry. It was Henry. It was
That
a
was
good
up around
catch
the
and everything, but they
36.
completely missed this obvious holding right there. You can't do that.
Or where I don't
76. Right there.
I mean, again, they're allowed to grab. If they try and pass them and you hold them back, that's usually where they call it. But they'll allow usually grabbing. Everybody grabs on the line of scrimmage, especially.
Yeah, I know.
May fakes a
pressure
handoff, dumps it off to
is that Henderson?
I believe. He only gets back to the line of scrimmage, though. I'll bring up second down, but
Bills need to make a stop here. They got to do something here on defense.
Preventing a touchdown is a
key.
It's basically a must with how they've been playing, but they just also need to play clean. That's what they've struggled with so much.
A turnover would be a blessing.
A turnover would be huge for them right now. But I mean, you mentioned
yeah. Look at this.
Diggs
Carolina
in 2 games, 14
games.
yards and a 205 or 14 receptions, 205 yards. So he's had 2 back-to-back good games. May drops back. He fires quick.
Oh
He's got another completion to Diggs inside the 20 to the 10 to the
tackle
5.
him. Why can't you not tackle him?
And he's just having a great game. First and goal, New England. And that's 135 now for Stephon Diggs on 9 receptions. He's just able to find a soft spot in the zone. And, I mean, that's part of the difficulty is the guy you're putting on him, which has been Trey White all day, has really struggled against him. So, I mean, if you can't run man, you run zone. And the issue with zone is if he can find a soft spot, he finds that soft spot.
But the thing was that he was supposed to be tackled with only 5 yards.
Hand off to Stevenson. He's going to get nothing.
Yeah.
As he's getting piggybacks right out. So second and goal. I'm actually going to mark him back a yard.
Yeah,
so second goal from the
lost
7.
A yard there. So
Diggs is off right now, and he looks like he's going to take at least another play off.
Is he bleeding? Oh, no, he's Thought he had a bloody nose there for a second.
So Drake May under center. It looks like we're going to see I formation yet again. Nice running formation. Stevenson again in the backfield. Mac Hollins the lone wide receiver. We got a pitch out. That's a Stevenson touchdown.
Yay, I guess.
Mixed feelings out of Josiah, who gets fantasy points, but the Patriots are winning. The duality of man. At least your fantasy matchup's looking good.
I don't care about fantasy this week. If I'm being completely honest, fantasy this year is just buns for me. Winless in one league, and I'm 2-2 in this league. I'm about to win my third game, which is fine.
3-2 is not bad.
I know 3-2 is not bad, but I'd rather lose and let the Patriots lose as well, because I don't like them, and I don't want them to win this game. Then again, divisional games are kind of toss-ups anyway, so...
Yeah, divisional games are always tough.
Yeah, so the Bills will probably win the late season one, just knowing how things work, because they always split with these teams.
But like, this is a big... If this comes out as a win for the Patriots, this is a big win for them because, I mean, with a team, again, with a slow start, but if you can get the ball rolling against a division opponent early in the year...
You still have, like, 12 minutes left.
I'm not saying the Patriots are pulling it out, but I'm saying if they do, this is it would be a huge win for them.
Yes.
Because that puts you at 3-2, only a game back from the Bills, and it puts you in, like, a completely different argument than where you were 2 weeks ago, which did they start 0-2? I know they won last week.
I think they were 1-1 the first two. I couldn't. Let me check.
But
they didn't start out pretty. It was
they didn't look great early. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was severely questioning Mike Vrabel after the first couple weeks. But the way this team has turned around.
So let's see here. Where was... So you lost to the Raiders. They beat the Dolphins, so they were 1-1. Lost to Steelers. Beat the Panthers. So they've been like... So they've been 0-0. Well, 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 2-2.
So yeah,
so theoretically, we're following the trends 2-3. Theoretically.
Yeah,
but trends are meant to be broken. So
this is true. Trends only last for
as long as they need to, I guess.
Yeah, they only last as long as they are a trend. So if they can break that trend, again, that's what this would be. That's why it'd be such a big win for them. It's not just a fluke win. This is a potential shift in their season where they become like a real competitive team. As much as Josiah doesn't want that.
Because they're not. They get lucky breaks here and there, and that's about it.
I mean, again, you get back-to-back good showings out of Stephon Diggs. Drake May's developing pretty well. Your O-line's looking pretty good. Yes, they have a lot of lucky breaks with penalties against the Bills, but yeah, I mean, as much as the Bills beat themselves, you still got to give some credit to the Patriots because their offense is still performing well and their defense has still forced 2 turnovers, which have been...
Yeah, which is pretty good. But the thing is that I just wish the Bills would stop doing that. I don't know what it is. But they have a terrible tendency to shoot themselves in the foot at the worst times ever. And then they wonder why they don't win some games.
Yeah, but I mean, it's better to lose this game than... If you're going to have it happen, they're not going to be a perfect team. Yeah. They're not a perfect
You want the hiccups to come out earlier in the season, I guess.
Yeah, as they get up to about the 25. But the Bills are not a perfect team.
No, nobody is.
We expected some losses. They're not like... They're a powerhouse, but...
Boom.
Yeah,
I'm just watching Dawkins highlights right now.
Talented team, absolutely. But they've still got some concerns. And obviously, again, this game has been penalties.
Yeah.
But
it's been 9 penalties right now? 8? It's been up there.
As we got a fake handoff. Allen's looking. He's going to fire, and he's got a completion, and they're up to the 50 now.
Well,
with a completion to, is this Knox or Kincaid?
That would be Knox. Nope.
Kincaid.
Can't tell. Show me your number.
I believe.
Who are you?
Yeah, that'd be Kincaid.
That's Knox. There's Knox around down there, but that's Kincaid up there.
Kincaid, completion to Kincaid up to about the 50. And again, this is what Bills can do, is they can drive down and score quickly. So Patriots, they're going to have to slow things down, which they've done pretty good most of the game. But let's see if the Bills can punch it into overdrive. Allen drops
second
back.
interception of the year.
Oh, he's got a dump off to Cook, who's going to lose a yard.
That is a flag in the backfield.
That's probably roughing the passer from what I saw. It looks like Allen got flunked down late.
Yeah. Let me check something here. Josh Allen.
Personal foul. That's roughing the passer.
25.
So Bills get a little bit of a break there.
Okay. So as of tonight, that interception is number 2 on the season for him.
Yeah, and he's been pretty clean, especially.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a helmet too. Not super rough though.
Went too high.
Yeah.
Like we've seen again, you can't hit low. We saw that against in the Cowboys-Jets games with Justin Fields roughing the passer by going low. You just also can't go high.
Yeah. So
Bills 10 penalties.
So it was
Patriots 5.
So it was 10. Okay. That was 9. So where is that now? Is that the 35, 36?
36, I think.
Yeah.
And 11 minutes to go.
There's still plenty of time.
But Patriots, they got to be careful, and they got to play clean and try and slow things down. Bills, again, a team that can get back in this real quickly.
Mm-hmm. They've been built for that. So let's see what they do here. So we got 2.
Handoff to Cook, and Cook goes nowhere.
Whoa. Yeah, there's a couple flags.
That's just back-to-back unnecessary roughness calls.
He's like, brother, why'd you do that?
I mean, if you're, to be fair, I don't know if you, again, that's discipline. It's not paying attention, but if you're in his shoes, do you even know that he's, I mean, we can't hear the whistle, but
no, we have the volume on.
If you're looking at him, he looks like he's still trying to fight from. You're not paying attention. He was
just standing up from what I saw, but
he was on a knee, so it's hard to tell.
Personal foul.
Yeah, it's gonna be
defense.
Late hit.
So can we see that again? I wanted to see if he actually tried to get up and start running again, or if he was just getting up.
He didn't try running, but he was.
So he gets the ball. Yeah, so he gets the ball, gets the first contact, and he gets down right there. Yeah, like he wasn't even going anywhere. He was just on a knee. Right there. Boom.
He doesn't even. He's turning in. It's just if you're not paying attention, which it doesn't look like he is.
He's like, yeah, I know what happened.
Yeah, that's some
so
frustration.
that's now the 25-yard line. So
Bills
the clock
are getting
starts
some
again.
breaks. And now they're in easy field goal range, and now you're looking at.
So Knox slowly moves to the top, and Allen just runs
Allen's going to go down.
Yeah, just gets a couple yards.
And I mean, the other thing you're going to see in these divisional games is they're going to start. They're going to start hitting. They're hitting each other. That's part of the other thing you saw with that penalty. But even there is like you're gonna tackle Josh Allen, but you got to make sure you hit Josh Allen, which is what you see from Jennings here. Is he goes kind of big on him.
Yeah, I was about to say Allen tucked that ball in, buddy. That was almost close to being a fumble right there.
It's 2nd and 7 now from the 22.
All right, so we got
Shakir
drop back.
He's looking. He's going to fire over the middle to Kincaid. Or is that Knox? That one's Knox.
That's a first down anyway. So,
but yeah, you're really seeing, especially now, you're starting to see these Patriots players start like laying some hits
because they have to. They have to stop him somehow.
It's just to try and slow them down and discourage them.
Yeah. So I mean, you got the 2 tight end system here, Knox and Kincaid, doing most of the work for the offense right now.
Yeah, the receivers just not been as productive, but you see the wrap up there, and then the guys late making sure they can get extra hits.
Yep. So we got what was it?
It's aggressive division football.
Samuel Coleman at the top. No, that's Shakir. Shakir's moving to the bottom.
Down.
They got moved down here.
Allen looks, rolls left. He's just going to run with it. He's going to get up to about the 7, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and very manageable.
2nd and 4 maybe.
As we're down to about 9 minutes.
Surprise o'clock. Oh yeah, because never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm just talking out loud.
Well, that would be talking.
Yes, I'll be talking out loud.
So second down.
Second and Second and 2.
We see Ray Davis back in the game.
Oh, Davis. Hey, Davis.
Allen under center.
All right, so we got I
Shavers.
formation. Oh, change of play.
So lone back, Shavers in motion, and we're gonna have a handoff to Davis. Davis looking for a hole. He's gonna get one. That's a good wrap up, making sure he doesn't get to the line to gain. As he looked like he might have broken free for a second, but
and you were able to get him with one arm there. All right, so we're gonna go again.
Push.
And Allen gets the first down. Oh, he's still up. he's like a 2-yard line now.
At least they did a better job of stopping Josh Allen than a Husker against Giles. 4-yard sneak, really? Sorry.
We're just petty, even though we won.
I was so upset about that play.
No, I was fully prepared to lose that game. I'm not gonna lie.
So Davis with the push, and Allen gets up to. So he's mark him down at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think they still got Davison in the backfield.
Yep, we got.
And we're gonna have a fake, and he fires complete to Coleman.
Touchdown for Coleman. Whoop-de-doo, the Bills are back in the game.
I have not changed the score in a minute. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, was the score wrong this entire time?
I didn't update the Patriots touchdown.
Whoop. My bad.
But completion to Coleman, a lot of help from the Patriots' mistakes, and it's...
Yeah, so I might not be winning this fantasy game, and that's fine. I'd rather lose because I know Josh Allen would win.
Why would? Oh, do they also have Coleman?
No, they just have Josh Allen.
Oh, they have Josh Allen. You have the other.
He threw a touchdown, so therefore he's now only a point.
I thought you had Stevenson and Allen.
No, I had Stevenson. He has Allen. He is currently a 1.7 ish behind me.
Well, let's see what the Patriots can do here, because the Patriots might be able to run a lot of this clock.
We'll see.
PAT try was good. I didn't see it, but that'll make it 20-17.
So close divisional game right now. So we'll see what happens here. Oh my gosh, it's not even 10 o'clock yet.
It's been a lot of ground pound today.
Yes, it's been a very quick game so far.
That's
when I saw the halftime. I was like, wow, it's only...
The clock has been rolling.
That's crazy.
Yeah, let's see. Let's look around the league. At my takes of who needs to make a change and where it should be. Let's look at some of these scores. Browns again. They made the change at quarterback, and I'm excited to see Gabriel for a few weeks get the chance to kind of perform. Judkins has been performing a lot better.
Yep.
We mentioned the Raiders, and I wouldn't mind throwing Pickett in with how the Raiders have been playing. Colts steamroll.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jets need to make a change. I don't really know who, because I don't think it's too early to hire Glenn. It's his first year, or fire Glenn. It's his first year, but maybe making a change somewhere else.
Maybe coordinators.
Maybe a coordinator. It's so sloppy.
I mean, Aaron Glenn is definitely like whipping them up into shape a bit. But
he's like he seems like he knows what he's trying to do. He knows what the problem is, and he's trying to address it. It's just, can this team actually clean it up? Eagles, not necessarily that they need to make a change, but it might sound like a change is impending with some of the complaints from some of the teams. Panthers, I think with this win, Canales is safe for another week. I think a potential loss could have... I think
put him on the hot seat a little bit.
I think he should be kind of on the hot seat. Not as much as Callahan, but I think Callahan keeps his job with the win. I think the Dolphins need to look at a change. And unfortunately, it might be McDaniels soon. I don't think he gets fired mid-season, though.
You see what they were just talking about here on the screen?
I did not.
The Bills win over the Ravens sent that woman into labor, and the baby was born not that long after. Thank you, Ravens, I guess. I don't know. It's such a weird thing to talk on air, but all right, so here's the
return, and that looks like Stevenson, so
well,
that might grant you some points.
Maybe. Does that even count?
I think return yards can count, but I don't know how they count.
We'll see. I'm curious to see what they put up here.
Let's see.
Little baby.
Any other quick recommended changes for any of these teams? Chargers, I think they need to acquire a lineman.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with Joel Alt being injured. And
Alt's out. You're already missing another tackle. Becton.
Yeah. I mean, Chargers can only do so much with that. Who did they play today?
Commanders.
They won?
No, Chargers did not. We got Drake May in shotgun, 2 backs on either side.
Here comes the rush.
And May rolls out right and is going to dump it off to Stevenson.
Oh, okay.
More points. He's
guess.
very confused as to why he's getting points right now.
Yeah, I guess.
He's like, I guess
Maybe?
I'm getting points.
I mean, I guess I'm winning, and also I hope Josh Allen and the Bills win. Like, this is a weird feeling. Like, can we make up our minds here today?
No.
Yeah, never. There can never be a
consensus
at all. So that's second and 4. Let's see here.
Little I formation here, but it looks like no, that's not Henry in the.
No.
For a second, I thought it was Henry in the backfield, but it is not. And we have a handoff.
First down.
No, he's gonna be just shy.
Yeah, short of it.
That's Henderson on the carry, up to about the 34 and a half yard line. It's almost.
Hi, Vrabel. He looks so. I will say this though, Vrabel has some very funny phases. I'm not gonna lie.
And we got Henderson out there, and we got a really heavy look. Push indeed.
And there's a flag.
Probably, my guess would be illegal formation.
Yeah, probably. That's probably.
If I were to guess, if I were to put money on it.
Woo!
Before the snap false start.
I was about to say.
Low, so I believe that's one of their linemen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, just a small twitch.
I actually don't. I guess it was the tackle, but both the guard and the tackle looked like they.
Yeah, both of them did twitch.
They looked like they both flinched a little.
So now it's 3rd and 6. So this is a big play right here. So we'll see what happens here. We got everybody up on the line or close to
nice
it.
Bunch look. May's going to roll out right. He's going to see if he can do anything. He stiff arms a man and just goes out of bounds.
He's not doing anything.
So that's going to be
they're going to have to kick it away now. So Bill's got to take the lead here. They have to. Otherwise, this game is going to be really bad.
Yeah,
this is not going to look good. So that was Thompson with the tackle, looks like, because he came across the field going that way. Yeah, there he was. He was a QB spy there.
He's literally just spying him, which is
what they needed to do in the first place, because they were just not watching him very well. Just kind of let it thing go.
Away.
Where am I?
A little too much. That was a good
punt.
I'll give him that. Distance. It was just a little.
If the ball just was angled a little bit differently, then that would have been a great punt.
It was 1.5 yards into the end zone. So Patriots got to come back out on defense and see what they can do to slow down the Bills. Or actually, at this point, it's not even slowing them down. You got to get a stop.
Yeah. How are we feeling about Indiana Jones?
I mean, he had another good week. Admittedly, against the Raiders, who have not been a good team.
Been great, yeah.
But
they're doing a breast cancer awareness thing. It's good. It's good.
It is the month for it.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, Colts just continuing to play like a really good team. Tyler Warren played pretty well. Jonathan Taylor played very well.
Yeah.
Their defense just stepping up again, and I think that's kind of been. I mean, you can talk about the offense. You can talk about Taylor, how good Indiana Jones has been this year compared to the years past. Tyler
Yeah.
Warren, but I think a big part of their success has just been how much the defense has stepped up.
Yes, the
Because,
defense has definitely stepped up.
you can be a flashy team, but they're not just flashy. They've been a
They've been
legitimate
efficient.
good team,
They've been efficient. I will give them that.
and a lot of that credit goes to that defense and
yeah.
how much they've improved from last year to this year.
Mm-hmm.
They made some moves, and I think a lot of them have paid off. So
for the most part.
I'm curious.
I still don't know how I'm winning against this guy, but it's gonna be a weird day, I guess.
Is Stevenson outscoring Allen right now?
Yes. Well,
That's-
no. Allen has 17.5. Stevenson has 14.1. But the reason why I'm currently winning is because he put Johnson, the tight end for the Saints, as his tight end. I had Dalton Schultz as my tight end. That's the big difference today. Our points between our receivers and quarterbacks and everything are pretty damn similar. I mean, that's the big difference right there. Johnson just not a lot of points. Schultz with. I mean, if you want to take a look, it's like pretty evenly spread. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's literally it. It's just Johnson just didn't put
Quarterback,
up enough
running back.
points. Yeah,
Rashad White was
yeah, Rashad White too. So
pretty big. That evened it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Carter
did pretty well today.
I think Carter's honestly probably the reason why you're winning right now.
Yeah, Carter
After
was,
everything else.
Carter was doing pretty well overall. So I decided to throw him in, and he did well, and I think I got what I wanted out of him. All right, so we got 1st and 10, Buffalo at their 20-yard line, handed off to Cook, and he's going to get
3.5.
4 yards maybe, depending on where they put him. So, yeah.
So now we're under 6 minutes. So Bills.
This is a must-score drive. They
Yeah,
have to get something here.
It's a must score unless it's a 3-and-out, and then you look at maybe getting one more drive. But Bills, you're looking at probably unless we see a big play. I'm guessing this is going to be a longer drive. Patriots have done a pretty good job of
boom. So 2nd and 6 here. We at the 24-ish yard line. We got Cook in the backfield with Allen.
Allen drops back. He looks. He's
scans.
He's running out left. He's being pursued.
You gotta throw it somewhere.
And he's gonna just lob it out of.
Oh,
my
I don't
goodness,
know.
Is
I
that
don't know.
Intercepted.
There's a flag though.
We have a flag.
There's a penalty though.
That's a late flag, and we're gonna have to see.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy. So it's on the Patriots right now.
I'm curious what that's gonna be because it looked like he was already on the ground by the time he got there, unless it's on the other defender.
It might be on the right here.
I don't. No, he didn't catch it.
No, he didn't even catch it. No,
but
it was a good effort. I will give him that.
I'm curious what the calls.
1st down. I think it's pass
call?
interference. I think that's what they called here.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh no, it's not even. Yeah, pass interference. So it was a completely different player.
Oh yeah,
right here. So it was him who pushed him out.
Oh, he just
here.
pushes him out of bounds.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to do that. You can't do that.
So you can't do that. I wonder if he just thought the ball was.
Oh my
hitting
gosh,
there.
18 penalties tonight. Oh,
That's
so ugly.
Could be worse. Could be the Cowboys and Jets.
Don't remind me. Okay, so change of play here. We got Cook in the backfield alone. We got
Samuel in motion. Fakes the handoff to Cook. We're looking around, and he's looking to dump it, trying to make something, and he's just
got yards. Apparently, that's a way to do it. I don't know. It's a very interesting way to do it.
Josh Allen learning to slow dance, apparently, as he dances his way to a few yards.
Yeah. They couldn't have put it any better. He learned how to slow dance, apparently. He did like 3 different pumps here. 1, 2.
He's like, go away. Get away.
He's like trying to bat a fly off the wall or something. Just get out of the way.
Trying to.
All right, 2nd and 6 now.
The Patriots have been disciplined. They've got a few. They've racked up some penalties.
Yeah, they're getting close.
Oh, we got some pressure on Allen, and it's just short for Cook.
So
unable
3rd and
to
6
get
now.
A hand on it.
So that was
Carlton Davis on the
Davis
pressure.
with the pressure, yeah. So he was on the outside looking to make some contact there.
Free Russian corner.
Yeah, they just let him go, apparently.
Well, I mean, that's kind of on. If anything, that's actually Cook.
Yeah, that's Cook's fault, really.
But I mean, it's a chip and release, so if he doesn't see him right away, it's not. He's not supposed to spend too long in the backfield on those sorts of plays. But
Interesting. All right, so Bills have to make something happen here.
3rd and 6, or under 5 minutes, empty backfield. Allen is dropping back, and he's gonna lob one up.
That's a catch.
Completed. Is that to Coleman? Yes, it is.
That is to Coleman.
I didn't even see his number. I just on the essence of.
I saw something there. What was that for, buddy?
All right.
Watch this. So Davis.
Working on Davis.
Working on Davis. I think Davis tried to do something towards the end of that. It wasn't anything crazy, but he was just like, "Dang it," or something like that. He was very expressive with his "damn it" or whatever it was. But so 4 catches, 23 yards, a touchdown for Coleman today. So he's kind of regained a little bit after that fumble.
Hand off to Cook. Cook's gonna get about
yards.
3.
So some progress.
We're under 4 minutes now, and the Bills, like, I don't know how you feel about this drive because they're just like barely.
They're eating at the clock right now.
Yeah, they are.
Is the goal to eat the clock and slowly move down the field right now?
I feel like if you're the Bills, the way they've been driving is you're trying to set up a last-second touchdown or a last-second drive. You don't want to give the ball back to the Patriots, is what it seems.
Especially with how Diggs has been performing today.
Yeah, the Patriots have been pretty effective.
Which is very unusual for them recently.
A drop back. Allen is going to have a completion to Shakir. He's going to be inside the 30. So
they're taking a sweet time right now. So
I
mean, as long as they get first downs, move down the field, eat as much clock as they can, that's literally all they have to do. And then you have to, if they do get the ball back, just gotta let that defense cook.
I mean,
so
the question is, if you're the Bills, do you want this to go to overtime?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Because
the Patriots have been playing them close, and I wouldn't do it.
I mean, obviously they're going to try
and
score here, but
go for the kill. This has got to be the moment where they have to do some here.
And an incompletion to Shakir.
Incomplete.
The reason why I ask is because if you go slow, you run the potential of ending this game on just a last-second
field goal. Yeah, which is not what you want. And the thing is, well, even if the Patriots drive down the field and they have to score points, they have to get a touchdown because they'll be down by 4.
If the Bills
if the Bills score a touchdown, they'll be down by 4.
But that doesn't look like the way the Bills are playing right now. Because if you're running clock, you're content with ending the 4th quarter on a field goal.
Yes.
But if they're going faster, they're putting more faith in their defense to get the ball back. If you end up with a field goal, Allen rolling right on 2nd and 10. He's got some pressure. He's looking. He's gonna fire way across the other side of the field, and that's incomplete.
Nope.
A great grab by Coleman, but just out of bounds. A little too much underneath it for Allen. I don't know how you have too much underneath it because you threw not just from the 35 to the back of the end zone, but also the opposite side of the field.
Yeah,
and
I don't know what they were doing here, but
throw it too far.
Is that Gonzalez?
He's working on Gonzalez, but just going back and forth. And I mean, honestly, really,
it was just too high.
Yeah, just too much. And I don't know how you manage that just with that arm strength. 2:30 to go. Allen takes the snap on 3rd and 10. He's gonna roll right. Is dancing, trying to find something to throw to, and pass breakup for Shakir.
They got lucky there.
Allen's getting mouthy with someone.
Yeah, because they were talking smack to him. So it happens in a division game. You're gonna have some mouth to mouth with this stuff because,
interesting. Calling it mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, that's not what I meant by that at all, and I don't know why I said that. But
Allen extending the play. I don't know. They're looking for a penalty. It's kind of a bang bang play.
Yeah.
And the only way I think really a flag should come out. I mean, and honestly, I feel like even though you're wanting the Bills to win, I feel like you should be happy because that's letting them play, essentially, and not just throwing flags at anything. Kick is up.
And it is good. That's good.
It drifted a little bit
Yeah.
towards the end, but
Well, yeah, 2 minutes left. Patriots have all 3 timeouts. It's 2-minute warning.
and this is kind of that like this is almost where you don't want it for the Bills.
Yeah, for the Bills, you were supposed to score a touchdown here.
Well, it's in the case of you only getting a field goal. If you only want a field goal, you want it to be either with more time, so whether they score or not, you have a chance of getting the ball back, or you want it to be last second, so it goes to overtime.
Yeah.
Now you've given them 2 minutes.
With a 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, and I believe all their timeouts.
All 3 timeouts.
They have complete control of this clock, and they can, if they really want to, they can make this the last drive of the game. So long as they can actually get a couple first downs.
Even if they want it overtime or not. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, they have control of the clock, and that's kind of rough for the Bills because the Patriots have still kind of held control. That drive was the one chance kind of for the Bills to get that control back. But Patriots, ever since that second drive of the half, have had kind of control of the game.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with Vrabel and how he's kind of controlled this team.
He's always been a consistent coach. Kind of. Just depends on what year you're talking about. For most of his career, he's been consistent.
You kind of wonder what he's like. What is he going to be able to do with this Patriots team? Is he going to be able to? Because he doesn't have a Derrick Henry, but can he still kind of find that sort of success without a Derrick Henry to carry his offense?
Yeah.
With like a Drake May, who is a much more promising quarterback than he had in Tennessee.
Yeah, and had it ever. So,
I mean, again, you don't have Derrick Henry, but solid defense, which is what he's contributed to a lot, and just again a good O-line for a good amount of this game. They might be fun next year if they get like
Patriots.
They're putting a lot of pieces together to if they can get some weapons. That's kind of like the last piece for them.
I want them to suffer for 20 years.
Yes, I know.
I don't want them to be good.
It's
the same story with like the Steelers, the Cowboys.
It's a completely
Niners.
new age Patriots. Like these guys have done nothing.
They've done everything. They're on the Patriots, so I don't want to root. I don't want them to win. Okay.
I have a different mentality. As I'm not as much the organization itself as much as I am the team that is there, and this is a completely new team. So I'm like I like Drake May. He's fun to watch. And kind of an exciting guy. We got to return up to the 29. That's Henderson.
Yeah, I was about to say that was almost bad right there. Am I winning this fantasy football game right now? Still?
Are you still winning?
I don't know. I'm not checking right now. It's loading. Also, I cannot believe I said that earlier. That was not what I meant to say. I meant to say they were mouthing back and forth, but that's not what I said whatsoever.
I think that's why people use the term jawing now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, they're drawing back and forth now. Yeah, I'm still winning. I don't know how, but yeah, I'm winning by.
And we got
1.9.
Ramondre Stevenson, who's not gonna get the ball. Oh, and he gets it away. Oh my God, that's a completion to Diggs.
No way.
And
That's
he
a
gets
completion.
a first down up to the 40. That's a
no way. That's a completion.
That is an impressive play out of May. I want to see how close he was to being down.
That's what I want to see too. I don't know.
That was
I don't know about that one.
That Bill's about had him, and that's.
I don't know about that. Me too, Vrabel. He's probably surprised too. I was like, how is he not down there? I thought he was, right?
He needs some slow-mo replay right there. But that's if he gets that off, that is an impressive play out of Drake May.
Oh, is this a 2-minute warning?
It is the 2-minute warning. Kind of unfortunate for the Patriots, as you kind of were like, Can we go faster so this game can please. We don't review it. Well, now you're gonna have to.
The Bills or the Patriots?
The Patriots.
Oh, you said the Bills. So that's why I was confused.
The Patriots wanted to go. The Bills are like, can we review this, please?
Oh yeah.
But I mean, back to Smooth Brain's comments from earlier. It looks like Cook is not really cooking, but
He's-
He's
baking.
May is Maying. He is having a May day.
Not the Mayday, Mayday, but like the
good kind of.
the
May
good
Day.
kind of Mayday.
Let me check on James Cook since I have him on my team.
So I say he should be having a decent day.
He's got 4.9 points.
4?
4.9.
Huh. Interesting.
It's been largely in the air. I want to
course
see
it
his
has.
stat. It's just 49 yards on the ground. Which doesn't surprise me. All of his passes to him have been incompletions and short. So,
Yeah.
and you got to wonder how much that's actually contributing to the Bills' kind of struggle is
Yeah,
not being able to get the
the-
ground game going. At least with conventional like running backs.
Yeah.
It's kind of just been Allen on the ground, which
Yeah.
is one-dimensional offense can be. I mean, they're not a one-dimensional offense,
Mhm.
but the Patriots have done a good job of.
They've been doing enough, I think.
Patriots have done a good job of kind of turning them one-dimensional.
Okay. Yeah, so regardless of what happens, even if I win or lose in the pick'em leagues, the standings stay the same. So
Yeah, I think. We all
I
have
think
the
most
Bills.
people pick the Bills anyways. So I mean, the Patriots are keeping it competitive, which is something that you don't usually see. I don't. Yeah, I mean, they can probably be a wild card team this year if they really try. I don't know how good they'll be. I mean, look at the division play right now.
I mean, again, this is gonna make it. This is gonna make it close and like this actually might be a competitive division.
Maybe Miami just won to. No, they didn't win today.
It
Never mind.
won't be competitive between Miami.
Yeah, there will always be competitive games between these games or these teams in the division.
Patriots might be able to actually make it a competitive division though with the Bills. But we'll see. As we have a handoff, that's Stevenson. He's going to get about 2. King of 2-yard runs.
Yeah, he's been known for that. And that's why I lose every single game. I also have Henderson in the
Ooh.
league.
Got way up under that collar.
You can see
He
the
does
tank
get it
top. You
off.
can see the gray tank top underneath there.
He really pulling on that, but he does get that off. That's an impressive play from May.
Where, yeah. 21 for
We're down
29.
Under
250
minute 30.
yards is not terrible.
They're letting this clock run. Oh my
Oh.
goodness, a shot, and that's going to be a completion. Is that to Diggs? Nope, that would be Boutte,
That's
up to
Boutte.
about the 40.
That says Boutte is 9.
Yeah, I thought
8
it
is Diggs.
I just thought it was 8, but it was the wrinkle in the jersey.
Yeah.
But it just loses them in the zone. It looks like cover 2?
Cover 2. Yeah.
Cover 2 or cover 3. But that's just no
First time out for the Bills.
sideline. No sideline zones, leaving that.
Are they in Bills territory right now?
They are. They're up to about the 40, I believe. And with a minute 18, Bills trying to procure some clock in case the Patriots manage to come away with a field goal on this drive. But if you're the Bills right now, you really got to stop them on this set of downs. Otherwise, this one might be in the books, pending obviously like a last-second field goal or something. But Patriots
They're having some discussion over here. I don't know what's going on.
Patriots, I'm expecting a run here, and you get a run to Stevenson. Stevenson's going to get, he's going to get about 5. So that's going to put him up to the 34-yard line. That's going to be another Bills timeout. 2nd and 5. A new set of downs would basically allow the Patriots to run down the rest of the clock.
Yep.
And you mentioned, I don't know if he actually, I will fact check this, but that is Patriots kicker Borgalis.
Mm-hmm. He's a rookie.
Is he a rookie?
Yeah.
I, for some reason, thought, because I don't know where he's from.
I don't remember.
Rookie out of Miami.
Hmm.
So rookie out of Miami, potentially a big time kick coming up. But we got another Stevenson handoff, and he's going to get just back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe less a yard, actually.
I'll lose about like
Maybe a few
quarter
inches. Yeah.
of a yard.
Quarter of a yard.
And that'll be Buffalo's last time out. So here is what will kind of define the end of this game. Either way, the Bills are not going to have a lot of time.
No.
Because even
if they do score a field goal here,
a stop plus a field goal, you're going to have probably about 20 seconds and no timeouts.
if Mahomes can do it in 12, maybe.
Maybe. But, I mean, this Patriots defense has been, as long as they don't allow some big mistakes, they're kind of, it's going to be tough. I think a lot of this game is going to come down to this kick, pending that they actually need to. But we're expecting a run. They don't run it. They run a little boot.
Oh my gosh, he almost got him.
Oh, and he gets back. Actually, that's honestly best case scenario for the Patriots. Back to the line of scrimmage and
He
down
almost
in
lost
bounds.
a ton of yards there.
Yeah, he almost lost field goal range. Vrabel's like, you're good. Just don't scare me like that again.
Please
And-
don't do that ever again.
Honestly, I don't blame any of that. I don't like the play call. That's what I don't like on that.
No, it was a pretty weird one.
I would have preferred just a run play. Yes, you could have potentially gotten a first down on a completion, and that could have set you up for running the clock all the way down. But you need the field goal. Play it smart. That's playing it aggressive. Playing it smart is what's got them to this point so far.
So this is probably going to be the Patriots' first time out here.
Yep, I'll leave them with 20 seconds.
20, 20, 20.
20 to 20 with 20 seconds left in 2025.
If it
Week
was
five.
only 2020. No, don't let it be 2020.
Actually, no. I don't think so.
I don't want to go back. I'm glad it's over. All right. Am I winning this game?
So,
Yeah.
Borregales going to have a
This is a big
big
career kick right now.
It's going to be a career-defining kick. He's 2 for 2 so far. From 30
This
and 19, this is going to be his longest of the day.
52.
52.
Oh,
It's a long kick.
They got a shift on the line.
We're going to have the kick up.
That's
and
good.
it is good
It's
by...
straight down the middle.
That looked like it had so much room. That's a big time kick for the young fella. And
All right, let's see what Allen does.
15 seconds for the Bills here. 23 to 20, and that's jeez. I mean, not a lot of people are going to talk too much about what that means, but like for a guy like him, rookie year, big game.
Yeah, big game. You're gonna get something
That's such a good
right?
ego kick for the guy.
Yeah.
That's a great, yeah. Like that for the young man. But Bills again, 15 seconds. You gotta wonder if they're gonna spend any time on this return, or if the Patriots. We've seen a lot more of it this year. Kickers being able to force returns off of like bounces.
Mm-hmm.
So if Patriots are able to, it's essentially the modern age like squib kick.
Yeah. We'll see what they do here. That's
No,
a
they're just
big
gonna
punt.
send it.
Oh,
They're going to
do
return it anyways. I don't know if I like that. That's going to be Samuel up to the 27.
That is a flag, though.
You have 8 seconds because of that.
Holding. Oh my gosh.
So now you got 8 seconds, no timeouts, and that's the other thing you risk on a return. I'm surprised you return that with that little time. That's just.
Well, if he called a fair catch where he was, doesn't that start where he is?
I think it would bring him out to. I think if you fair catch it, without it going. If the kick doesn't go into the end zone, a fair catch or a bounce and a bounce and touchback would bring you.
What are they looking at here?
I'm not exactly sure, because I'm not exactly sure of the rules. But if I believe a fair catch there would have brought him out to the 20, which again, I would rather the 20 with 15 seconds than the 25, 26 with 8 seconds. Patriots are going to call timeout. Bills right here. I'm guessing you're going to they're going to try and set up a Hail Mary by going probably 5 to 8 yards and out.
Yeah.
Maybe they get a little aggressive and try going 15 yards and out. That's best case scenario for the Bills right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not counting something like super chaotic happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're expecting probably 15 and out. That's about the time you have in 8 seconds. And that's why you see like Carlton Davis there right at the 30. He's probably going to hug that that sideline. And we're going to see what we get out of him. And, okay.
That's it.
That's a completion and down. And that's just, I don't know what that was. It looks like they were trying to go for a hook and ladder. But that's just, I don't even know why you catch
And now we're going to hear all the Boston's fans saying, we're going to go to the Super Bowl this year.
I don't know about that.
Come on, it's Boston fans. They're just like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Dallas fans. I always think they're going to go to the Super Bowl every single year.
I have not heard that from a New England fan in many years.
I don't know. I just hate this guy specifically.
I know you don't like
him.
Diggs. I know you don't like Diggs. I know you don't like the Patriots. Drake May had a really good game. Nice and efficient game. Obviously not like
See, the thing is that like I don't hate Drake May, but like because he's on the Patriots, I don't like him. Like if that makes sense. Like I don't hate the guy.
How do you think I felt with like Troy Polamalu? I love Troy Polamalu, but he played for the Steelers.
Like you don't want it. Like you don't want him to be good when it's against your team.
But I love
you like the guy.
And they have had so many guys like that. I mean, I liked Justin Fields. I still like Justin Fields, but
he should. I don't know. He should have been sacked there, but
he should have. That's just a good play from May.
It also would help if they didn't have Stephon Diggs, but here we are.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs coming back and having a good showing back in Buffalo.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's just that they're going to talk about that for weeks to come, and it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, I mean, if Diggs can have kind of that resurgence, I mean, a lot of people were out on him after, last year?
Well, yeah, because he was terrible last year.
He wasn't great last year, but, I mean, you got to wonder how much of that old Stephon Diggs he still has.
Hi, Wilkins. Is it the drink tonight?
Poor Wilkins.
Okay, so let's see here. This is what I kind of wanted to look at here. Let's see here. Okay, so Patriots have a baby cake of baby schedule. That's what they have for like the next 4 games. Saints, Titans, Browns, and Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, if the division is playing the NFC South, so you're going to get some easy games.
That's such a terrible schedule.
Titans, they don't play the AFC South.
Well, actually, it's maybe about even, because the Bills play Falcons, Panthers, Chiefs, and Dolphins.
Yeah, it's
about
just
fair, I guess.
It's what happened. They have the NFC South, so
yeah.
And I don't remember if we specifically talked about it with predictions. With the AFC East, I know we mentioned it with a few.
Still 3 more wins than the Ravens, though.
I said nothing to you.
It's okay, Wilkins. I still think you're gonna win the division.
Yeah, realistically, you should still win the division, but you might have some legitimate competition now.
Not that much. The Patriots are not taking the division.
I didn't say they were taking. I just said the Patriots weren't taking the division.
Sorry, I'm just very upset right now.
We'll cry about it. Yeah.
You cry about your Ravens being terrible now.
You're lucky you don't have a team right now.
Exactly. That's why I don't plan to have a team. Because then I can't be disappointed by anybody.
Yeah.
I already have a team to already be disappointed in. I don't need any more.
But what I want to look at yeah, I mean, it's just I said absolutely nothing to Wilkins. I am receiving hate for no
I know you're receiving hate for no reason. I think that's kind of funny. Well, Wilkins was upset, and then you said something, and then he was like, "Man, screw you, Will." I don't think he even said anything bad. I think he just said
I'm receiving
yeah.
hate for no reason, even though
even though you didn't say anything.
you had a 3-point loss to a division rival. I had to go get smacked by the Texans, who have a bad offense. And
so theoretically, that's worse.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know why we're coming at me. I never said that mine was
screw the Ravens, apparently.
I've not really. The only thing I've said about the Bills is just them not being disciplined.
Yeah,
I'm just giving credit to the Patriots.
I still think even after their loss, I still think the Bills are the best team in the league. Like this is just it's a division game. Like it's gonna be hard.
They're still to me they're still kind of even with the Eagles.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on who you think would be first. Though.
I feel like the Eagles are a better team who've just been not performing to the level they need to.
Okay.
Bills slightly less talented and they've been less disciplined.
Yeah. For me, Patriots are not top 10, but they are definitely getting up to top 15.
No, I think they're a solid team and they are. They give themselves some credibility with this win.
Do not let Diggs talk anything right now.
I mean, he's letting Drake May talk right now.
Good, because I don't want them to say anything.
Here, we'll just put this away.
Yeah, I don't want to see Diggs say anything right now.
Put that away.
But here we are. I mean, Bills are not going to be perfect. No one is. The closest team we had a perfect season to was the Patriots back in 2007, I think it was.
Well, other than the Dolphins' actual perfect season.
Yeah, besides the Dolphins. So, last time we were close to having a perfect season was the Patriots. But
yeah,
no one will be. I mean, as of right now, the Bills are still my favorite for the Super Bowl from the AFC side. But with a loss like this, it's kind of hard to gauge them at the moment. I still think it's like early season hiccups. You're going to lose a couple games here and there. I mean, they're not going to be perfect. Patriots still think the 9-8 season still pretty feasible. I mean, what was it? I think their late season stretch is pretty rough if I looked at that right.
Yeah, but I mean, if Patriots can get out to a good start here. They got some. There's a lot of momentum right now. So
yeah, so they'll probably start off pretty strong for the first half of the season, and then the rest of the season. Yeah, because they play the Buccaneers. No, actually, I would say the Ravens, but they're technically their strongest opponent at the moment is the Buccaneers.
Yeah, which is going to be a tough one, but. Again,
and it's at Tampa Bay too.
With a weaker schedule, you see that every year is a weaker schedule allows some teams to get in on soft schedules, and
which is annoying.
Patriots could be that team. Right now, the AFC is kind of up in the air though. Beyond the Bills, like
AFC West is pretty interesting.
AFC West is competitive.
AFC South is very weird. Because you have the Texans that just won. Jacksonville still hasn't played. Tennessee just won their first game today. And then you have the Colts who are still red and hot. The AFC East, I mean, it's the Bills to lose at this point.
And the only team I think that has a chance to take it is the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Dolphins and Jets.
Even then, it's not viable.
No, the Bills absolutely should have it. But the Patriots, what I was saying is the Patriots have a chance to make it competitive.
Yeah.
Because they're showing to be a pretty solid team.
I'd say they'd be probably... Well, depends on how the Bills develop. I can see them being behind by like 5 games. I can see them being behind by 2 games or maybe even 1 game behind in the division.
Yeah,
like it just kind of depends on what kind of season we get from the Bills. Because like they're a good team. They're a very solid team. It's just for some reason tonight, they just were like, nah, I'm going to commit many penalties. Yeah, because that's a smart idea to do. And to be completely fair, this is not the same Patriots team from last year, so I'll give them that. I thought so our original floor, I think both of us were like, 3-0 Well, no, it was more
like
to like
mine was
5. It was
higher.
like 5 or 6 wins as a floor.
I think mine was I think it was close
Yeah.
to 5.
So I mean, both of our floors are. They don't look very possible now, especially
mean-
with how the Patriots are playing right now. So they could probably sneak into the wild card. Probably like what they did in 2021 with Mac Jones.
Yeah,
Were they like 10-6? I think it was that season.
I mean, again, the way they've built this team, a strong defense and a much better O line than they've had.
Yeah,
in
their O line is
several
much
years past.
improved.
Again, obviously they're lacking some weapons, but if he can still perform the rest of the year, they potentially have a weapon, and that's going to be huge for them because that's like the last. They have some pieces they still need, but that's like one of the big things they're missing is weapons.
Left. Yeah.
But Bills, obviously discipline is a big thing. I still have some concerns about their run defense. Patriots aren't the best gauge because Patriots' run game is not the best, especially with Antonio Gibson going out early in that game.
Yep.
And you're gonna wonder how much that swings things.
That might hurt them a little bit in the long run because when you think about it, I have both Stevenson and Henderson, one in each league. They have not been performing very well. Like I'm not talking about like just stats based. Like they've just not been performing well. I mean, obviously Stevenson did pretty well tonight, like 14.7 points, and I won that game by the way.
By fantasy standards,
fantasy is different, but point still being, there's not enough production on the ground besides this game that shows that they're going to be able to run the ball in the future. And Gibson, like you said, with him being out, probably their best runner at the moment. Maybe
kind
of
hottest.
The hottest, probably, because he's been producing numbers for them. So it just kind of depends on what they do here. And hopefully it's not a serious injury. He might be out maybe a couple weeks.
It's hard for me to gauge. It was not a pretty hit on it.
No, it wasn't. It was a pretty low leg injury. It was like below the knee. I think
it was his knee.
It was his knee.
It was right at his knee, and he did not. He looked very uncomfortable and a lot of pain.
Yeah, he was walking, but it wasn't a comfortable walk.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they.
Hopefully, it's not super bad. I can sit here and say I hate this team and everything like that, but at the end of the day, when I see a person go down like that, it's hard to see, and I don't like seeing that. I mean, we talked about yesterday with the Michigan State game. That was an ugly mess. How many Michigan State players just went down? I can't tell if they were like at least 10 guys that went down.
They've had issues with injuries a lot this year.
They have. It's been a big issue. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like no matter how much I dislike this team because there are rivals or whatever it is, I don't wish any injury on a person. That's inhumane. It's not cool. So hopefully he recovers pretty fast because I mean he's a good veteran. I mean hopefully he can just get back in the swing of things. But yeah, thank you all for joining us in this very not late, but it's been a delayed live stream. We were dealing with technical issues and making sure we had the studio open. Obviously, look for the preview and recap coming out this week. And on Friday, you guys will be introduced to a new series that we will be making. Mostly spearheaded by me because it's for one of my classes, but it's an idea that I think is different, unique, and I haven't really seen anybody do this before. So we'll see where it does. But thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you soon. See ya.
Bye.